Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss the top 15 Dropbox automation. As you know, Dropbox is a widely used platform to store and share files. If you are using Dropbox, you can very easily save, access and share your files from anywhere at any time. So in this video, we are going to discuss the top 15 Dropbox automation which we can create by using Pabbly Connect. So let's discuss some of the use cases of these automations one by one. So the first is upload YouTube videos from Dropbox files. If you want to upload the YouTube videos by using Dropbox files, you can do it very easily with this automation. The next is upload multiple files from form responses to Dropbox. If you have received form responses, the files from form responses, you can very easily upload that files in your Dropbox by using this automation. The next is share files from Dropbox to Telegram automatically. If you want to share your Dropbox files to your Telegram channel, then you can do it automatically without any efforts by using this automation. The next is save Twitter photos to Dropbox automatically. If you have tweeted some photos on your Twitter channel and you want to save them in your Dropbox, then you can do it very easily with this automation. The next is add Dropbox files to MS Excel. If you want to keep a track on the files of your Dropbox, then you can do it very easily by adding the link of the Dropbox files in your MS Excel sheet, that too automatically with this automation. The next is save Instagram photos to Dropbox. You can even save the photos which you have posted on your Instagram to Dropbox automatically. So these were some of the few automation use cases which we have discussed now. We are going to discuss top 15 automation use cases in this video. So without any further delay, let's start learning the process step by step.
In this video, we will learn how you can automatically convert a Dropbox file and upload it on Google Drive. So let's say you want every time a new file is added in Dropbox, it should be first converted into the format of your preference, and then this converted file should be uploaded in Google Drive. So we are going to automate this process using Pabbly Connect. Come to my screen to see how we do this. To automatically convert a Dropbox file and upload it on Google Drive, let us first go to Pabbly's website. You can see the landing page of Pabbly. On the top right, you can see two options, sign in and sign up free. Well, if you sign up free, you will get free tasks every month. So do not forget to sign up. Since we already have an account, we will just sign in. Pabbly Connect. On the top right, you will see a create workflow button. It will ask you to name. We will simply write Dropbox to Google Drive. So now it will show you two windows, trigger and action. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. So our entire automation would work on these two steps, trigger and action. Let us understand this with the help of an example. A trigger can be when a payment is received. The action can be send a confirmation message to the user. In our case, a trigger can be when a new file is uploaded in Dropbox. The action can be converted via CloudConvert and then upload the converted file in Google Drive. So let us begin and use Dropbox as our trigger application. For the trigger event, we will select new file. It will trigger when a new file is added to a folder. Let us connect, add new connection, and we will connect with Dropbox. So since I was already logged into my Dropbox account, I will not have to give my credentials. Now it needs a folder path. Okay, so I will be uploading a file in this folder. I'll take you to my Dropbox. This is the folder Ashirai. So I will write this, give this folder's name. I'm just going to simply copy this. And now in the help text, you will see the folder's name is to be given with this slash like this. So this sign will come here. Okay. And now let us go to Dropbox and I will quickly upload a file here. So I want to upload this picture here. You can see saved with the name picture. So I have uploaded it like you can see here. So now when I click on save and send test request, it is going to capture the recent response, the recent picture. You will see it has received the response. Pabbly has received the response. This is the name of the file. Then if you will scroll down, you will see other details as well here. Here it has generated this shareable link of the picture like you can see here. Then this is the path given. the folder in which the picture was saved. So this means we have successfully integrated our Dropbox with Pabbly. So now on to the next step, the action step. So here we will select CloudConvert. For the action event, we will select convert a file. Okay, let us connect. Add a new connection. Connect with CloudConvert. So it's connected like you can see, and since I was already logged into my account, CloudConvert account, I will not have to give my credentials. Now it needs file URL, okay? So I will take you to the above step. Here when we integrated Dropbox with Pabbly, did a test submission and it brought us the shareable link of the picture. So we are going to use this shareable link over here, okay? So let me map it from Dropbox. And this is the link. So this is the link, this is the picture that I want to convert. Now the input format of the picture we will take. How do we know what is the input format? You can see here saved as .jpg, right? So we are going to just write JPJ. So from JPJ, we want to convert the picture to, let's say, PNG. So we will select the output format as well. Now it needs a file name. Okay, so let us go to Dropbox, search the file name, and you will right on the top you will find picture.jpg. We can map this. However, the problem here is if you read the help text, you would know that provide a file name including extension for the output file. So it needs extension for the output file, which should be picture.png. However, here we have the input format .jpg. So what we are going to do, we are going to remove this, add a step in between, use text formatter like you can see here. Action event would be split text, connect, and now text to split would be the file name here you can see. So what we want picture and JPG to be separated. Okay, so we are going to use dot here as the separator. You can use the dot as separator, and since I want both, so I'm going to use all as the segment index. I want picture and JPG separated, so I'll use all as the segment index. So now I will just click on save and send test request. Okay, so you can see it has splitted picture and JPG right from the dot that we used as a separator, and since we used all as the segment index, it has given us both splitted. Okay, so now what we will do is we will come down to CloudConvert, reconnect. Why? Because we added the step in between this, and so to want the updated result, we are going to just reconnect. We'll go with existing connection as we had already added a new connection in the previous step. Let us save. And here, right, from JPG format, we have to convert the file to PNG. Okay, it's not coming here. So let me just quickly refresh this. Okay, and now let me select PNG. So from JPG, I need it in PNG format. Now we'll take the file name from text formatter. You can see the file name. And here we will just give the extension as .png. Okay. And now let us just save and send test request. And you will see we have received the response. Status is it's still waiting. And now if you will scroll down, you will see other details like job ID. And this is the ID we'll be using in our later step. So let us scroll down, add an action step here and select Google Drive. The action event is going to be upload a file, connect, add new connection, and connect with Google Drive. So I will select my account from here. And since I was already logged into my account, so I will not have to give any credentials. I'll just give the permission. and authorization successful. So now it needs URL, all right. The maximum file size is 50 MB. So let me take you to CloudConvert here. And if you'll scroll down, can you see any URL generated here? No, there is no URL. Even at the top, I'll take you here in the CloudConvert response. You won't see any URL here. So now what we will do is we will quickly add a step in between. Use CloudConvert again as the action application, and for the action event this time we'll use get job details. Let us connect. We'll go with existing connection as we are already connected to CloudConvert. It says connected. Now it needs a job ID. So remember I told you in the first CloudConvert step where we converted a file and it gave us this response over here, the job ID. So we are going to use this job ID over here, okay? So let us map it from CloudConvert and search using job ID for quick results. And this is the job ID. So we will map it. So now what Pabbly is going to do is that using this job ID, it will fetch all the details of the file, including the URL, okay? So let us just click on save and send test request. And you will see it has generated the response. The status is finished. Okay. And if you will scroll down, you will see the file name as picture.png that we had converted, right, from JPG to PNG. And again, if you will scroll down further, you will also find the URL over here. If we expand this, you will see the URL over here. So this is the URL we'll be using in our next step. So let us scroll down. Come back to Google Drive. Again, let's reconnect. Why? Because we added this step in between, and so to get the updated details, we are going to just reconnect. But we'll go with existing connection as we are already connected to Google Drive. So I'll just save. And I'll take the URL from final CloudConvert step. That is the fourth step. So if I search using URL here, you will see it will show this. This is the URL I will map. Now comes the folder ID. So now let's go to the folder where I want to save this file. Okay. So this is my Google Drive. I want to save the file in this folder, CloudConvert. And here on the top, you will see the URL. So if I'll come back to Pabbly, read the help text, so you will find we need the folder ID in this format. That is, in this URL, anything after folder / would be your folder ID. Okay. So let us go to our Google Drive, and in the URL, you can see this data, this detail would be this code would be our folder ID as it is after folder /. So anything after folder / would be our so we are going to
ID.
Paste it here. So we are going to map it here. And now it needs file name. Again, we will go to CloudConvert and search the file name. And you will see it will show the file name as picture.png. So this is the file name. Now we have mapped in all the details. Just one more thing before I click save and send test request. These mapped in fields you can see here in the URL, file name. And if we scroll above, anywhere, wherever we have mapped like this job ID, these file URLs. So the best part about them, these mapped in fields are from next time they will automatically be updated. So let's say next time here a new picture gets uploaded here in Dropbox. So all these fields here, the file URL, when it is generated, it will all automatically pick the file URL of the new picture here. Similarly here, it will pick the job ID for the new file here. Then again, if we'll come down to Google Drive, this URL and file name, these mapped in details, these mapped in fields will automatically pick the new details of the picture of the file, and we will not have to give it manually. So now let us quickly click on save and send test request. And you will see Pabbly captured the response. The status you will see success. This is the file name, the file with the name with which the file has been saved in our Google Drive. So let me take you to Google Drive, this folder CloudConvert, and here you will see the picture has been saved. converted, saved. With this picture, this name, you can see picture.png, and if I open this picture, you will be able to see the full one. So this means we have successfully integrated our Google Drive, CloudConvert, and Dropbox using Pabbly Connect.
How to add your Dropbox files to Notion database items automatically. So the idea here is, as soon as I am going to upload a new file in the Dropbox, the same file should be added to the database items into the Notion software, which is an amazing project management and a note-taking software. So if you also want to sync your Dropbox file with your Notion project management software, come with me and I will show you the process of this automation step by step. So if I will upload the file here in the Dropbox, you will see the same files will be added to the Notion software also. And to create this automation, I need to connect Dropbox and Notion with the help of an automation and integration software, Pabbly Connect. And you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link in the description box. Now, if you are a new user, you will have to click on this button and sign up for free. And I'm already an existing user, so that is why I am clicking on signing, and then I will click on access now. And let me tell you, in the free account of Pabbly Connect, you will also get free tasks to test these kinds of amazing automation. Okay, so after reaching out to the dashboard, you will have to click on this button, create workflow, and from here exactly we are going to start creating our automation, our workflow. So just provide a random name, sync Dropbox files with the Notion database. So I'm providing this particular name. You can provide any random name. Now after clicking on the button create, you will find two boxes in front of you. Those are actually trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. When this happens, do this. Understand with an example. Whenever a sale happens in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application. According to our use case, whenever the file is uploaded in Dropbox application, sync the same file, basically add the same file into the Notion database. So that is why we need to always select the applications in which we are setting up an automation. And in this video, I am setting an automation in between Dropbox and Notion. So that is why the first application here will be the Dropbox. And of course, I want this automation to trigger whenever the new file is uploaded. So that is why the trigger event will be the new file. Okay, click on connect, click on add new connection. And the idea here is we are connecting our Dropbox account with the Pabbly Connect so that whatever the data is added in Dropbox can be captured here first in the Pabbly Connect, and then we are going to send the same data to the Notion application. So click on this connect with the Dropbox and it will ask you the access of your Dropbox file. Well, since I am already logged into the different software, so the authorization has been successful immediately. Now it is asking for the folder path. So I am going to create a new folder here with the name infographics only. Okay, so let me provide a name to my folder. Okay, I have provided the name infographic, or I should write all infographic data. Okay, so click on create and you will see the folder will be created. And come back again here, and what it is asking, check a specific folder for the new files. Okay, and while checking our file in folder name sample folder, this folder path will be this. So basically we need to provide the folder path here so that the data of that specific folder can be fetched out here. And if you can also skip this if you want to check it, check the file in the root. So what is the folder path of my folder? Well, it is actually this / all infographic data. So I'm going to copy the same and paste it here, and then firstly I am going to upload a random image from my desktop. Okay, so I'm going to upload a random image in front of you. All right, so assume that I am uploading this infographic into this particular folder. Okay, the image, that infographic has been uploaded here. Now coming back here and click on this button, save and send test request, and you will see whatever the file you have uploaded to your Dropbox account will be received here. Let me even show you the details one by one. Here you can see the shareable link of the same image which I have just uploaded. Okay, let me show you the URL. Okay, here you can see it is the same image. All right, okay, this is the same template which I have uploaded to my Dropbox folder. So the presence of this data clearly shows that the first step of our automation is actually done, which was connecting Dropbox and Pabbly Connect. And we even have the further details, basically the date here. We even have the name of that thumbnail, basically the name of that infographic. Now once we have received this data into the Pabbly Connect, now we are going to send the same data into the Notion software. So that is why in the second application I am going to choose Notion, and since I am going to create a database item, so that is why this will be the action step. Click on add new connection, click on connect with Notion, and again I am already logged into the Notion software. So instead of asking the access, it will directly ask me for the permission. So I am going to provide the same, and I'll be providing all the permission. And just don't worry, Pabbly Connect is 100% safe. Okay, so I have provided the same. Click on allow access and you will see your Notion application will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. The authorization is successful. Okay, so it is asking for the database to select. So you can see, since we are connected, whatever the database are available into your account have started visible here. Okay, and I am going to select this particular database, the infographics for social media team. Okay, so let me select the same, and I don't want these fields, so I'm going to replace all these fields. So instead of name here, I will actually add the file URL, basically that infographic URL. Okay, so I have updated the same. I'm sorry for that. And second thing I want is actually the file name. So I have added two fields here. Okay, so now when I will click on this refresh field, refresh to fetch the new items, you will see these below fields will be changed immediately as per this particular data. Okay, let me even show you. Here is the file name, here's the file URL. Okay, so now I am going to fill these two fields one by one. How? From the above data which I have just received, and I don't need to copy this data and paste it here. When you will click on this field, okay, read the instructions, insert the data from the previous step. So yes, I am going to fill the data from the previous step. It is asking for the file name. So how about I provide this particular file name from the above data? So I have mapped this value. Second thing, it is asking for the file URL. So again, I am going to map the shareable link, basically the URL of that infographic. Okay, so I have mapped these two things. Now you must be thinking, what is this mapping which I am repeating again and again? So whatever the values you are mapping here will be replaced automatically in the real time with when this automation will execute. And if you will fill this field manually, these fields data will be remain same, will be fixed. So make sure that whatever the values you want to keep on changing in the automation, just map them instead of adding them manually. Okay, so this is the power of mapping, power of automation. So how about I click on this button, save and send test request, and here I will be waiting for the response. Well, the response is received, going back to the Notion software, and here you can see as soon as I have clicked on that button, the URL for the same has been added here, and even the file name also. Let me even cross check for the URL, and yes, it is the same image which I have uploaded to my Dropbox folder. So now onwards, whenever you are going to upload anything into this specific folder, the same data will be first captured in the Pabbly Connect, and this is how this data will be synced with the Notion software. And you just need to create this automation once in the Pabbly Connect. Yes, it is just a one-time process, and once you have created this automation, sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. In case your data is not updating in the real time, basically after immediately, don't worry about that, because read the instructions. This trigger will check for the new data in every 10 minutes. So yes, it may take up to 10 minutes to fetch out the new data, so don't worry about it, just wait for some time. Okay, in case you want to clone this workflow into your account, I'll be adding the shareable link of the same workflow into my video description box, from where you can directly clone this workflow into your account, that too for free.
So in this video, we will learn how to extract text from images with Google Cloud Vision. Now suppose guys, you have lots and lots of images and you want to extract the text you have in that images using Google Cloud Vision, which is an amazing application from Google. Now guys, let me tell you, you can completely automate the process of extracting text and adding those text details in some application, for example like Notion. Now suppose for an example, you are adding those images with some text into your Dropbox. So this automation will be like, whenever you are going to upload an image with some text in Dropbox, automatically this automation will trigger, and then using Google Cloud Vision, we are going to extract the text we have in that image. And after extracting the text, we are going to add all the details of the image and the text from that image into a Notion database as a new item. Instead of Notion, you can send the same data to some other application as well. Now guys, how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give your workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Dropbox to Google Cloud Vision to Notion, and then just click on Create. Now we can see that our workflow is open over here, and in this workflow we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with the trigger window. So what we are going to do over here, we are uploading some images in our Dropbox folder. And after that, after uploading these images, we want this automation to start, and then using Google Cloud Vision, we want to detect the text which we have in those images. And after doing it, what we want to do, we want to add the details of that image and the text that we have in our images into a Notion database. So let's begin. So here in trigger window guys, in choose app, first we have to choose the app as Dropbox, because we want to first get the images which we are uploading on Dropbox. So here in search app, search for Dropbox. Select Dropbox over here. And after that, in trigger event from the drop down, select new file. After that, just click on connect and select add new connection. So here we have to connect our Dropbox account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this connect with Dropbox button. And because guys, as you can see, I have already logged into my Dropbox account in my browser, Pabbly Connect has detected the same account and made the connection. After making this connection, the only thing it asks us is the folder path, that from which of our Dropbox folder we want to get the details of a new image. So I have this folder created which is named as images, and I want whenever I upload an image in this particular folder in Dropbox, I want to get those image details inside Pabbly Connect and extract the text using this automation. So here we have to enter the path of this folder. So /images, this will be the path of the folder. You can just open your folder or subfolder, and from here you can get the path. Just copy this path from here and paste it over here. If you have any kind of doubt or confusion while entering the path, you can also refer to the help text given below over here. After entering your path, when you click on save and send test request, the details of the most recent picture or most recent image you have uploaded in this particular folder will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So right now you can see that we don't have any image over here. So let's upload an image. Click on this upload button, go to files. We have this image named as new picture. Click on open, and we are going to upload this image. Okay, so the image has been uploaded. This is the image file which has a text. The quick brown fox jumped over the 5 lazy dogs. So this is the image which we have uploaded. Now after uploading it, go back to Pabbly Connect and click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received the response. And in the response, we will see the details of the same file which we have just now uploaded. We have the same name of the file, newpicture.jpg. We have the shareable link of the file, and using the shareable link, we are going to extract the text. Also, when you are going to scroll down, you will see some other details regarding the same file as well. So here you will see the date and time, that at what date and time in UTC time zone, according to UTC time zone, at what date and time we have uploaded this image in our Dropbox folder. So in this way, guys, you can see that the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. We have received a new image which we are uploading in our Dropbox folder. After this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, using Google Cloud Vision, we have to extract or get the text which we have in this image. For that, just scroll down and come to our action window. And here in Choose App, search for Google Cloud Vision. Select it. And then in action event from the drop down, select the action event as detect text in images. Just select it, click on connect and select add new connection. Now what we have to do, we have to connect our Google Cloud Vision account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, it requires an API key from our Google Cloud Vision account. Now here you must be thinking how you can get this API key. So in the help text below, it says, here's the documentation on to create Google Cloud Vision API key. So here guys, you have a hyperlink, just click on it. And when you are going to click on it, it will take you to a page on our forum. And at this page guys, you will get a complete step-by-step guide on how you can create or get your Google Cloud Vision API. So you have to follow all of these process, and then after following this, you will get the API key of your own Google Cloud Vision account. After getting that API key guys, what you have to do, you just have to copy that API key from here and then go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And after pasting that API key, just click on save to make the connection. Right now in this video, I'm going to use my existing connection. So I'll select existing connection and then just click on save. After connecting our Google Cloud Vision account, the only thing it asks us is the image URL. That what is the URL of the image from which we want to get the text. So we have received the image URL which we have uploaded on Dropbox in Pabbly Connect in the response and trigger window. And this is the shareable link of that same image. Now we have to map basically the same image over here in this field. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and in the drop down below, you can see all the responses which you have received from Dropbox of a new file can be seen over here. And out of all of these responses, select the response of shareable link and map it over here. And then after mapping it, just click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And in this response, you can see all the text which we have in this image, we have received that text in this response. So here the first response which we get is of language, that is EN English. Then we have the description, and this is in this description guys, you can see all the text which we had in our image can be seen over here. So this was the image and this is the text which we have extracted from using Google Cloud Vision from the image. Then after that, when you are going to scroll down, after scrolling down, you will get a position or complete details of the image, that in this image, at what position, what text do we have. So this, all of this details, all of this response is not so helpful. We are just going to scroll down and at last you will get this response named as full text annotation. And in this response also, you can get all the details, the complete text which we have in this image. So basically the step 2 of setting up this automation is also completed. Using Google Cloud Vision inside Pabbly Connect, we have extracted the text which we had in the image. Now let's move to step 3. And in step 3, we want to send the details of the image which we have uploaded and also the details of the text which we have in that image inside our Notion database. For that, just scroll down and click on this Add Action Step button over here. And then in Choose App, we have to search for Notion. Select Notion over here. And then in Action Event from the drop down, select the action event as Create Database Item. Click on Connect and select Add New Connection. So as you can guess, now we have to connect our Notion account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this Connect with Notion button. After clicking on it, because I have also logged into my Notion account in my browser, Pabbly Connect has detected the same account. And then we have to select the pages that of what of our Notion pages or Notion database we want to give access to Pabbly Connect. So here you can see that a list of all the pages, all the database which we have in Notion can be seen over here. And here it is asking us that of which page or which database access we want to give to Pabbly Connect. If you want, you can basically select all of the database as well, like I'm going to do. And if you want to give access to Pabbly Connect to a specific database, you can just select that database only. And then just click on Allow Access. Now when you click on Allow Access guys, here you will see that your Notion account gets connected with Pabbly Connect as well. After making this connection, the next thing it asks us is the database. That using this automation, in which database we want to add this data. So in the drop down below, you can see a list of all the database which you have in your Notion account. Basically all the database whose access you have given to Pabbly Connect. And out of all of this, I have created a specific database named as text from images. And in this database, I have added a table with the file name, URL, and date and time column. So what we have to do, we have to select the same database in which we want to add the data, that is text from images. After selecting the database, all the table columns which we have created, you can see all of these columns over here in fields. So here we have the URL field, we have the date and time field, and file name field. And also at last, we have an option for content, that the item which we are going to create using this automation in Notion, what is the content we want to add over here. So in this content section, we are going to actually add the text which we have extracted from the image using Google Cloud Vision. So one by one, what we have to do, we have to map the details of these images over here. So in URL section, we have to mention or map the URL of the image. And we have received the URL of the image from Dropbox. Just click here. And in the drop down below, from the responses which we have received from Dropbox, select the shareable link of the URL of the image and just map it. After that, it is asking us date and time. So here in date and time, we have to map the date and time, that at what date and time we have uploaded this image. So here we have this client modified date and time. Just select it and map it over here. Then it is asking us for the file name. So from Dropbox, we have also received the name of the file. So this is the name of the file, this response. Just select it and map it. And at last, in this field of content, just click here. We have to basically mention or map the text which we have extracted using Google Cloud Vision from that image. So from the Google Cloud Vision responses, just scroll down and select the last response of full text annotation, which we have selected. Just select it and map it over here. And after mapping all of these details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here we can see that we have received some response. And in this response, you can see that all the data which we have mapped, basically all the details of the image which we have uploaded in our Dropbox account with the text we have in that image are now added in our Notion database as a new item. So let's check it. We are going to check our Notion database. And yes guys, here you can see that in our database, we have the name of the file which we have given. We have the Dropbox URL of the same file and also the date and time what date and time this image was uploaded in our Notion database. Then when you are going to open this item which we have created, you will see that after opening it, in this content section, you can see the same text which we have in that particular image, which we have extracted using Google Cloud Vision. This means guys, the automation workflow which we have created is working perfectly fine. And now using this automation, what you have to do? You just have to upload your images into your Dropbox folder, and using this automation, automatically we are going to extract the text from that image and then add all of those details into a Notion database as a new item. Now guys, after setting up this automation, what we have to do? We just have to test this automation once in real time. For that, we will go to our Dropbox account. And then we are going to upload a new image over here. So we'll go to upload a file. We are going to upload a file. We have this image named as real-time test. Just open this file from here. And we are just going to upload this image in our Dropbox account. And the image is being uploaded. And the text of this image is, I'm curious about the area filling text rendering option. This is the text we have. And after uploading this image, guys, what we have to do? We just have to wait for 10 minutes over here. 10 minutes because the connection between Dropbox and Pabbly Connect is a polling based connection, and in this type of connection, Pabbly Connect will check for new file updates in Dropbox every 10 minutes. So just wait for 10 minutes over here. Okay, so we have successfully waited for 10 minutes and now we are going to check our Notion database. So we'll get back to Notion. And yes guys, here you can see that in Notion, we have a new item created in our database and the file name is real-time test, the same file which we have uploaded in our Dropbox folder. Then we have the link of that file and the date and time, that at what date and time we have uploaded the file. And after all of this guys, when we are going to open this item, you can see that this is the same text which we have seen in that same image. So this image was having this text, just a second. And this is the same text which is added in our Notion database as a content. This means the automation workflow which we have created is working absolutely fine. So not just these applications guys, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing, you will find a clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free. And also let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a forever free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
So in this video, we will learn how to upload new Dropbox files to YouTube as videos. So in this automation, guys, what you have to do, you just have to upload your video file which you want to publish on your YouTube channel into your Dropbox. And then automatically with the file title, with the video title, we are going to search for the details like description, tags and other details of the YouTube video from Google Sheet. And then automatically we are going to upload this same file on our YouTube channel. Now guys, how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Dropbox to Google Sheets to YouTube. And then just click on Create. Now we can see that a workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. So the idea here is, first, we have to get the details of the file which we are uploading on our Dropbox account. Then after that, after getting those videos detailed, we have to find out that in our Google Sheet, we are adding the details of the videos which we are supposed to upload on your YouTube channel. So the file which we are going to upload on our Dropbox account will have the same file name as our video title. So whatever title of the video we are going to publish with, the same title of the file is going to be of the file which we upload on our Dropbox account. And using that title, we are going to search for the video in our Google Sheet, that what is the description, tags and other details of this video. And after getting these details from Google Sheet, guys, in the next step, we are going to upload that file into our YouTube channel. And at last, after uploading it, we are going to update the link, the URL of that YouTube video on our Google Sheet. So here guys, this is what this automation workflow is going to do. Now guys, after setting up this automation, whenever we are going to upload a new file in our Dropbox, automatically using the file name, it is going to search for that YouTube video's detail in our Google Sheet. And after getting those details, the same video automatically within few minutes will be uploaded on your YouTube channel. So let's begin. So let's get back to our Pabbly Connect workflow. And here in Choose App, we have to search for Dropbox, because first we want to get the video file from our Dropbox account. So in Choose App, select Dropbox and in Trigger Event from the drop-down, select New File. Now just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. So here we have to connect our Dropbox account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this Connect with Dropbox button. And because guys, we have already logged into our Dropbox account in our browser, Pabbly Connect has detected the same account and made the connection. After making this connection, the next thing it asks us is the folder path, that in which folder of our Dropbox account we are looking for new files. So in my Dropbox account, I have created a folder named as YouTube video. So /YouTube video. This will be the path of our folder. If you have some subfolders in it, after Dropbox from the slash, all of these details, all of the path will be the path of your Dropbox folder. Just copy this path from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. So this is the folder path where Pabbly Connect is going to look for the new files, new videos. And after entering the path, when we click on Save and Send Test Request, the details of the most recent video uploaded on this Dropbox folder will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So right now this folder is empty. So let's upload a file on this folder. So I'm just going to upload a file from my computer. This is the video which we are going to publish on YouTube. Let's upload it. And yes, here we have successfully uploaded this file on our Dropbox folder. After this, let's get back to Pabbly Connect and click on this Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have received some response. And in this response, we can see the details of the same video file which we have just now uploaded on our Dropbox account. So here we have the shareable link of the same file. Using this link, you can download or upload the file anywhere. Then here we have the URL, the view URL. Then we will scroll down and here you can see the name of the file. So this is the same name, same title of the file which we have uploaded. Then we will going to scroll down. Here you can see the time, that at what time this file was uploaded, and other details as well. So in this way, the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. We have successfully received the new files which are uploading on our Dropbox account inside Pabbly Connect. Now let's move to step 2. And then step 2, using this title of the file which we have uploaded, we have to get the details of the YouTube video which we are going to publish on our channel from our Google Sheet. So in this Google Sheet, I'm adding all the details like the description, tags, YouTube video title, and each and every other thing which we are going to use while uploading the video. So here we have to search for this video in this sheet. So right now in this sheet, I have only one video's details in a row, but you may be having a planned content of all the videos in a Google Sheet. So what we are going to do, we are going to search for this title. But here guys, in the response which we have received from Dropbox, you will see with that name of the file, with the title of the file, we also have the file extension, that is .mp4 or whatever file format you are using to upload the YouTube video. Now what we have to do, first from this name of the file, we have to remove this extension of .mp4. And to do so, we are going to use a feature of Pabbly Connect, that is text formatter. Just scroll down, come to our action window, and here in Choose App, search for Text Formatter. Select Text Formatter. And then in Action Event from the drop-down, select Split Text as a step, Action Event. And then click on Connect. After clicking on Connect, the first thing it asks us is text to split. That what is the text which you want to split? So we want to split this name of the file, the response of the name of the file, and we want to extract the name, the first name before this dot. So we have to basically map this response of name of the file over here in this field of text to split. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field, and in the drop down below from the responses of Dropbox, you can see the response of name over here. Just select this response from the drop down. So after selecting this response guys, after mapping this name which we want to split, we have to enter the separator. So this full stop, this dot will be the separator because we want to get the text before this dot. So we are just going to use this full stop, this period symbol as a separator. And in segment index, because we want to get the text before this dot, we are going to use first as the segment index. And then just click on Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here we have received the response, and in this response, you can see that with this complete file name with the extension, we have successfully extracted the name of the file. So our task is done. Now after getting this name, using this title of the file, we can search for the same video details into a Google Sheet. Now let's do this. For this, just scroll down and click on this Add Action Step button. And here in Choose App, search for Google Sheets. Select Google Sheets. And then in Action Event from the drop-down, select the action event as Lookup Spreadsheet Row. Click on Connect. And select Add New Connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect so that we can get the details of the video which we want to upload. So just click on this Sign In with Google button. And then select your Google Sheets account where you have this Google Sheet. Scroll down and click on Continue. Now as we click on Continue, we will see that our Google Sheets account gets connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is to select the spreadsheet. So in the drop-down below, you will see a list of all the spreadsheets which you have in your Google Sheets account. And out of all of these spreadsheets, in which spreadsheet you have the details of the video which you want to upload on YouTube. So you have to select that spreadsheet from this drop-down. So I have created a sheet named as YouTube videos in my Google Sheets account. So I want to search for new video details which we are going to publish in this sheet. So from the drop-down, we are going to select the same spreadsheet. After selecting the spreadsheet, the next thing it asks us is to select the sheet. So in this spreadsheet right now, as you can see, there is only one sheet named as Sheet 1. So what we are going to do, we are just going to select the same sheet as Sheet 1. Then it is asking us for lookup column. So here we have to enter the column in which we are going to search for the new video or the new value, the video details basically. So we have the title of the video. So we have entered the title of our YouTube video as the file name which we have uploaded on Dropbox, the video file name which we have uploaded on the Dropbox. So we want to use the video details using this name of the file, the name of the video, the title of the video. And we have the title of the video in this first column, in column A. So that is why our lookup column will be column A, because we are looking for the value in column A. Then it is asking us for the lookup value. What is the value we are searching for? So we are searching for the details of a video with this title. So in column A, we will be having this title. So we are going to map this title over here in this lookup value. Just click here. And from the drop down below, from the text formatter responses, select and map the title of the video. Then it is asking us include header and response. So yes, we want the headers. That's why we have selected it true. And in sort value, we have sorting this data, searching this data from the top. And then just click on save and send test request. And yes, guys, here you can see that when we click on save and send test request, here we have received a response. And in this response, you will see the details of the complete row which has this video title. So here we can see that we have this row 2 in which we have the same title, description and the tags. And the details of this complete row can also be seen inside Pabbly Connect after the response. So here you can see the description of this video which we have added in our Google Sheet. We have also added the tags which we wanted to add it. And we have created a column of YouTube video URL which is blank right now. That's why we have received a blank response over here. And also we have the row number, that what is the row index, the row number of this row. So guys, we have successfully received the details of the video which we want to publish. We have the video file, the title, description and tags. So now let's publish this video or upload this video on our YouTube channel. For this, just scroll down and click on this Add Action Step button over here. And then in Choose App, we have to search for YouTube. Select YouTube. And in Action Event from the drop down, select the action event as Upload Video. Click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our YouTube account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this Connect with YouTube button. Select your YouTube account on which you want to upload this file. Just give the permissions, give the access permissions and click on continue. And as you click on continue, you will see that your YouTube account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, it is most likely possible that in your account, you may have multiple channels, multiple YouTube channels. So in the drop down below, you will see a list of all the channels which you have. But right now, I have only one YouTube channel named as this ABN Business. And on this channel, we want to upload this video. So we are going to select the channel. Then it is asking us for the video title, that what will be the title of the video which we are uploading. So we have received the video title in this Google Sheet response over here, or also you can map the same response of which we have received using text formatter, whatever is convenient. So we are going to use this response, this title from the Google Sheet. So what we have to do, we have to map this response of title in this field of video title. Just click here. And from the drop down below, from the Google Sheet responses, select the response of video title and map it. Then let's map the video description. So just click here, and from Google Sheet, we have also received the description of the video which we are uploading. Just select it and map it as well. Then let's map the video URL. For that, just click here. And then here from the Dropbox responses, we have a response of shareable link. So on Dropbox, we have uploaded the file and we have received the details of that file inside Pabbly Connect. So from this responses, shareable link of the video will be mapped in this video URL. Then it is asking us for the tags. Just click here and from Google Sheet, map the data of tags as well. Then it is also asking us for the category ID, that in which category this video falls. So it is not mandatory, it is not required to mention a category over here. So you can ignore this field as well for now. Then after this, the next thing it asks us is video visibility status. So in the drop down below, we have 3 options to upload this video as. You can either keep this video private, keep this video unlisted, or you can publish this video as well. So I want to keep this video private, which we are going to upload using this automation. I don't want to publish this video directly. If you want, you can publish this video as well. Now after this, it is asking us the next thing is to notify subscribers. So yes, I want to send a notification to subscribers for this video. So that's why I've selected yes. Then allow embedding. Yes, this video will be allowing embedding. You can embed this video as well. So that's why I've selected true over here. Then it is asking us for the audience. So while uploading the video, it also asks us the same question, is it made for kids or not? So it is not made for kids, and the self-declaration. So you can select all of these details, all of these things according to your choice. After this guys, here you can see some important note is written over here. So I will suggest you to go through all of these important points once. So when we click on save and send test request guys, we basically certified that the content which we are uploading on YouTube complies with the YouTube terms and services and the community guideline policies. And then the next thing it says, these important notes says, is when we click on save and send test request, we get a response, a request ID and response. And using that request ID, we can basically track the upload status of the video which we are uploading. Now guys, usually it takes a time or approximate time of 8 minutes to upload the video. So after this step, we are going to add a delay of 8 minutes in our automation workflow. And after 8 minutes, we are going to check that the video which we have uploaded in this step is been successfully uploaded on a YouTube channel or not. If it is uploaded, we will get the response of a video URL from YouTube of the video which we have uploaded. And for any reasons, if the video is not been uploaded, then using get video upload status action step, it will basically repush the video for uploading again. And it is also telling us one upload video action will upload up to 400 MB file in general. In this case, you will have to use get video upload status to repush the video file from that point onwards. You can use the get video upload status action multiple times with delay to upload a large video file up to 2 GB of size. So using this automation, we can upload video files on a YouTube channel till the file size of 2 GB. But the one action of upload video will only upload 400 MBs of file. So what we have to do, we have to add this action. Then we are going to add a delay of 8 minutes. Then we are going to use the action step of get video upload status. Then after this guys, after checking this for this update, if the video has been uploaded, then we will be getting the link or the URL of the video. If not, if the video is not uploaded, like for example, we have a 2 GB video file and using this action event one times, we upload 400 MB of files. So after delay, when the next time this action event will be added, it will once again start uploading the file from the last point where it was dropped. So from after 400 MB, it will once again start uploading the rest of the video. Then again, it will upload the next 400 MB of the video. And after that, we are going to upload it. We are going to add an 8-minute delay and we have to just keep on adding the same step further. So I will show you in this automation workflow, but let's first click on save and send test request. So after clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And in this response, we have received this REST1 request ID. And also we have a request status that initiated. So the uploading of this video, uploading of this file on a YouTube channel has been initiated. Then after this, it was telling us to add a delay of approximately 8 minutes. So let's add it. We are going to scroll down and click on this add action step button over here. Then after that in choose app, here we are going to select delay. So delay by Pabbly is a module of Pabbly Connect using which we can delay our automation workflow for some amount of time. So after selecting delay by Pabbly, the first thing it asks us is how much delay you want to put in workflow. So in the dropdown, we have two different types, delay for and delay until. So we want to delay this automation workflow for 8 minutes. So we are going to select delay for, delay unit will be minutes and the delay value will be 8 and click on save and send test request. And after this, we will see a response that this automation workflow is delayed for 8 minutes after this step. So once we start uploading the video, this automation workflow will be delayed for 8 minutes. And after 8 minutes, as this help text, this important note says, we have to use get video upload status action step of YouTube. So let's add it as well. Just click on this add action step button. And here in choose app, we have to search for YouTube once again. And then in action event from the drop down, we have to select the action event as get video upload status. So we have just started or initiated the uploading of video, but now we have to check for the status as well. Just click on connect. Now we have connected our YouTube account in the previous step, so we don't have to make another new connection. You can select existing connection and click on save. Then it is asking us request ID. So after uploading the video, here we have received the request ID of the video which we have started uploading. So we have to basically map this response of request ID over here in this field. Just click here and from the drop down below, from the responses of YouTube upload video, we have to map the response of request ID and click on save and send test request. Now, when we click on save and send test request, guys, it will basically get the current status of uploading of this video. So here we have received a response, and when we will scroll down to this response, here you can see that because this video, the video which we have uploaded on Dropbox, is a small video of less than 100 MBs of size. So right now this video has been successfully uploaded on our YouTube channel. Now guys, using this action event, if you have a video file size of, for example, more than 400 MBs, then guys, what it is going to do, this action event of get video upload status, if this video upload is not completed, it will start re-uploading the video from the point it has left last time. So using this action of upload video, we have initiated the uploading of a video file, but it will only upload a video of 400 MB. Till 400 MB, it is going to upload using this action event. But if you upload a file or YouTube videos more than 400 MB in size, then here you just have to add this delay. Then you have to use this action step. And then again, using this action step, it will be uploading another 400 MBs of video. But guys, if you have, for example, a video file size of 2 GB, so you have to basically use this same process. You have to basically add the same step, these same 2 steps 5 times. So using this, we have uploaded the 400 MB. Then in the next time when we have used this, if the video is not completed, it will start re-uploading and it will upload another 400 MB. So we have in total, we have uploaded 800 MBs of file till this step. Now after this, you have to basically once again add this delay step. So you can just copy this step from here. Click on this copy step button, and after this, on this YouTube step, get video upload status, click on this paste step below button. So this same delay step will be pasted over here, and again you copy the YouTube step and then paste it below this delay step. So in this way, you can just keep on adding this video, these steps, these 2 steps of delay and YouTube, and then using this, guys, it will keep on uploading your video till 2 GB of file size. So right now, let's remove this because our video file has been uploaded in this automation. But you can follow the same process, these same steps to upload the video of larger file size. Now, after uploading the video, guys, in this action step of YouTube, get video upload status, we have received a response. And in this response, we can see all the details. We have the title of the video. We are also having the link of the thumbnail of the video, which is automatically selected. Then after this, guys, we have the tags which we have added in our YouTube video. We have the channel name. Let's scroll down. Here you can see that the privacy status is private because while uploading the video, we have selected that we want to keep this video private. Then after this, we have the status as complete. So in this way, we have successfully uploaded this video. This status is showing us that the file which we have uploaded on our Dropbox account, the same video is been published or is been uploaded on a YouTube channel. So let's check it. So after this response, after getting response of this action event, that is get video upload status, what we have to do, we have to basically refresh our channel once. And yes, guys, here you can see that the video which we have uploaded on our Dropbox account is been uploaded on our YouTube channel as well automatically. And then the status of this video, the visibility of this video is private. The same visibility status which we have selected while setting up this automation in Pabbly Connect. Now guys, we have successfully uploaded the video, and then in this response, guys, you will see the URL of the video which we have uploaded. So this is the URL, copy it from here, go to a new tab, paste it, and here you can see that the same video is been uploaded on our YouTube channel. Now what we have to do, we have successfully uploaded the file, the video which we have added in our Dropbox folder on our YouTube channel. Now we just want to do one last thing, and that is we want to upload this link, this URL of the uploaded video from YouTube on our Google Sheet. For that, just scroll down, click on this add action step button, and here in choose app, search for Google Sheets. Select Google Sheets. And then in action event from the drop down, select the action event as update cell value. After this, just click on connect. And because we have connected our Google Sheets account in the previous step, we are not going to connect our Google Sheet account once again over here. Select existing connection and click on save. Then after this, select the same spreadsheet which we have selected, from which we have received the description and other details of the video. So we want to upload the URL in the same spreadsheet. So select the spreadsheet, select the sheet. In range, guys, what it is, the name on this range, like we want to update the URL of this video title over here in front of this. So column D is going to be the constant. Column D will be the same for each and every URL we update, but the number of row is going to keep on changing. So after using lookup value, guys, lookup value in our Google Sheets step, we have received the row index, the row number, that at what row number we have the details of this video. So from this responses, we are going to map this same row index over here. So in this way, we have the exact cell ID or the range that where we want to upload this data, this URL. So we are going to enter the name of the column in this range by manually, and then from Google Sheet responses, we are going to map the row number. Then it is asking us for the value. So just click here, and from YouTube get video upload status responses, what we are going to do, we are going to map the URL, the response of the video URL which we have received from YouTube. And then just click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, here we can see that the video URL of the same video which we have uploaded in our Google Sheet is been added in front of it automatically. So now we can see that the automation workflow which we have created is working perfectly fine. Now every time we are going to upload a new video on our Dropbox account, automatically using this automation, first it is going to search for the details of the video, like description tags in this Google Sheet using the video title, the file name which we upload. And then after getting those details, we are going to automatically upload the same YouTube video on our YouTube channel, and we are going to update the link of that video in this Google Sheet automatically. Now guys, after setting up this automation, let's test this automation once in real time. So I have another video and the title of video is end screen. So we are going to upload a video by the title of end screen over here on our Dropbox account, and we will see using this automation, this video will automatically get uploaded on our YouTube channel. So let's add a description, real time test. This is the real time test, and tags as, for example, Pabbly. I will only add one tag as Pabbly. So in our Google Sheet, we have added the details of a video. Let's upload a video on our Dropbox account as well. Upload a file. End screen, this is the video. Click on open and it is been uploaded. Okay, so just now we have uploaded a new video on our Dropbox account, and we will see, guys, every 10 minutes what Pabbly Connect will do. Pabbly Connect will check for new files, new video uploaded on our Dropbox account every 10 minutes. So within 10 minutes, Pabbly Connect will capture the details of this newly uploaded video, and this automation workflow will trigger. Then we are going to separate the text of this video, and we will get the video title. From that video title, we are going to get the details of the video from Google Sheet, and we will start uploading this video on our YouTube channel. Then we have also added a delay of 8 minutes in this automation workflow. So this automation workflow will be delayed for 8 minutes after this step. Then after 8 minutes of delay, we are going to get the video upload status, and if the video is published, automatically we can see the link, the URL of the same video which we have uploaded in this Google Sheet. So guys, what we have to do, we just have to wait for some time over here. We have uploaded the file on our Dropbox. Now we are going to wait for some time. And yes guys, after waiting for a few minutes, here we can see that a video link has been uploaded on our Google Sheet. When we open this link, we will see that this is a link of the same video which we have just now uploaded on our Dropbox account. This means the automation workflow which we have created is working perfectly fine. And also on our YouTube channel, guys, we will see that when we will refresh this content page, the same video will be shown on our YouTube channel. And yes, here is the video. And when we see the details of the video, we will see this is the same description which we have added in our Google Sheet. Then after this, when we will scroll down and we will see some other details of this, we will see that we will have the same tags and same other content things which we have updated. This means this automation workflow is working perfectly fine, and using this automation, you just have to upload a video on your Dropbox account, and automatically that video will be published on your YouTube channel with the details of the video which you have added into a Google Sheet. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing, you will find a clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for absolutely free.
Guys, in this video, you will learn how you can upload multiple files on Dropbox automatically on receiving the files through a form submission. So guys, do you often have to copy and paste the files that you're getting from form submission and you have to manually upload it on Dropbox? Well, that can be a time-consuming process. So here I'm going to show you how you can automate this process and how you can save yourself time and efforts. And here we are going to use Jotform for receiving the files. You can use any other form builder as well. And I'm going to show you how to set up the workflow so you can get it up and running in no time, and we are going to set up the automation workflow without any coding super easily. So let's begin. So we are setting up this automation using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation tool, and this is the landing page of Pabbly, and I have pasted the same link in the description as well. So from here you can sign up for free and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. So you can just sign up right now from the given link, and after that you have to sign in and you will reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect like this. And from here guys, click on this create workflow button, and here you can give a name to your workflow as well. So I am giving the name here. So I have given the name here, upload multiple files from form to Dropbox. So after giving the name, just click on create button and you can see your workflow page is getting ready here. And on this page guys, you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So guys, our automations are based on these two things only. So trigger is that event which is going to start this workflow, and the action would be the automated consequence or the response towards the trigger. So in our use case guys, receiving a form submission along with multiple files will act as a trigger for this workflow, and the action would be to upload the same files on Dropbox. Okay, so here guys, you have to choose the trigger application first. So in our use case, we are using Jotform to receive the files. So select Jotform here. Okay, then select the trigger event as new response, and it will give you this webhook URL. So with the help of this, we are going to create a connection with Jotform, and after that we are going to capture the response of that connection. Alright, so to make the connections, you need to follow these instructions written here. Let me show you directly my form application. This is my Jotform's form builder, and here we have this settings option. Click on form settings. Under form settings, left hand side panel, you will find this integrations tab. Click on it, and here you will find this webhooks tab, or you can search for webhooks here and you will find it here. So select this, and here you can see integration is already up and running here. So let me remove this integration. Okay, so when you search for webhooks and open it, this add webhook field will appear in front of you. So you have to erase this field properly. Okay, and you have to paste this webhook URL that you got from your workflows. Just click on copy from here and paste this here like this, and then click on complete integration, and your integration will be ready like this. Okay, now you can click on finish, and after that you can publish your form and open it. And here you can see guys, as we have copied the URL here, it started showing waiting for the webhook connections response. This means now we have to perform a test submission. Test submission means now we are going to manually fill the form using some sample data or sample files, and the details of that submission will be captured here in this response section, and that will act as the test data for us to set up the automation further. Okay, so let us fill the form here. So this is a job application form I'm using. So here I'm putting the details as demo person is the name of the person. This is the email ID. This is the gender. And here it is asking for the resume and a photo. So I'm going to select two files here. One is for the photo, one is for the resume. Okay, so here let me just select a file, image file. So I have selected two files here, and I am going to click on open, and you can see I have attached two files here, and here it is asking to sign. So let me just sign it like this, and here I am clicking on submit, and you can see the form has been submitted. Okay, let's see in our workflow if we got the data of the form submission. So here you can see guys, we have received the data of the form submission like this, and in this data you can see we got this resume and one label in which we got the name of the file. Then this is the second name of the second file, and here we have the links, the file links. This is the JPG link and this is the PDF link. Okay, so we are going to use these links and names to upload the files on Dropbox. But guys, in Dropbox, it uploads only one file at a time using the automation. Okay, so we need to have one file and one file name at once. But here we got the two file names and two links at once. So what we are going to do now, before capturing this data, you should toggle this simple response button to off. Why? I'll tell you. Just toggle this off and then recapture the response. Okay, I am clicking on recapture. You can directly toggle this response button to off and capture the details. Okay, I'm showing you the example. And here, let me just fill in the form again and capture the details. So guys, I have filled the form again. I have attached 2 files again, and here I'm clicking on submit again. And here you can see the response will be captured. So we got the response here now, and you can see in the response, we got this resume and label. Here we have the name of the files together in this array form. And similarly, we have the links of the files together in this array form. Okay, so no matter how many files you have uploaded, the response will be like this. It will capture the date in one array, it will capture the names in one array and the links in one array, another array. Okay, so now with the help of this action step, we are going to separate the names and the links one by one form. Okay, starting from the first name and the first file link with the help of a feature of Pabbly Connect, which is called iterator. So what iterator will do, you have to select iterator here in the section step. Let me show you. Iterator is going to segregate the arrays in one by one form. So here it is asking to choose the array. So we have 2 arrays here. So first of all, I'm going to separate the names here. So I'm going to choose this array, this Q15 resume and array here like this. Okay, so it will show you the previous step and the arrays like this. So from here you can choose this name array first, then click on save and send test request button. Okay, and here you can see it is showing the response, and here it is showing the name of the first file. Okay, similarly you have to copy this step one more time. Here you can see we have this copy step option. Click on copy step, and here we have this paste step below option. Click on paste step below, and the same iterator step will be pasted here like this. Now on this step you have to select the array again and choose the array, this time for the links of the file. So we have the file links in this array. Okay, you can see raw request resume, and this is array. I have selected this same here. Now click on save and send test request one more time, and here you can see the link of the first file got separated out. So iterator is going to make this workflow run starting from the first file, then second, then so on. Okay, so it is going to separate the names and the file links like this. After that, it is time to upload these files on Dropbox. For that, just click here on this plus icon, and from this action step, search for Dropbox. Here it is. And select the action event as upload file, then click on connect, and from here select add new connection, then click on connect with Dropbox. So it might bring you to the login window if you are not logged in, but I have already logged in my Dropbox, so it is just got connected, and here you can see it started showing file URL field and the file name field. Okay, so in Dropbox actions step, you have to map one file name and one URL at once. That's why we have separated the data with iterator. Okay, now guys, you just have to click here, and from the second iterator step, this one, the third iterator step, you have to map the file link in the file URL field, and in the file name use the second iterator step and map the file name. Okay, and here it is asking for the folder path. So you have to enter the path of the folder in which you want to save the files. So guys, here you can see I am saving my files here. I'm uploading my files here in this all infographic data folder. And to find the folder path, you just have to copy this name like this, and you have to paste it here like this. Okay. Then you can check your connection with Dropbox by clicking on save and send test request, and this file will be uploaded here in Dropbox, in this folder. Okay, so let's check our connection with Dropbox. Right now you can see I have only one file here in my all infographic data folder, and here I am clicking on save and send test request button, and this is the response we have received here. Let's see in Dropbox folder if we got a new file, and here you can see we got a new file uploaded here with the same name. Okay, right? So this is how it is going to work. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up it only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually here in this workflow. After that, whenever you are going to receive form submissions of multiple files, all the multiple files will be uploaded in your Dropbox automatically. Let me show you a demo here. I am opening the form again. Okay, and let us fill the form again, and let me upload files again. So I am selecting a Excel sheet here and a PNG file here. Okay, and let us attach 3 files at once. Okay, so you can see I have attached 3 files here. Let me sign the document and let me click on submit. You can see the form has been submitted. Now I am going to show you directly my Dropbox folder, and we are going to see if we got the files uploaded there. Okay, let us check. So guys, while running this workflow in real time, you can see we have found a small glitch here. You can see it started uploading same files multiple times here. You can see it has uploaded the Excel sheet 3 times and the PNG logo 3 times. Okay, and another PNG file also 3 times, because we have used iterator here 2 times. This is the reason behind this. So what we are going to do, we are going to remove this glitch. We do not have to apply the iterator for the name of the file. So I'm just going to remove this step here. You can see we have this delete step option here. Click on delete step and delete this first iterator, and you will see the iterator step being removed. And here we are going to use only one iterator to separate the links of the file, and to get the name of the file to map here in this file name option in Dropbox. What we are going to use, we are going to use another feature of Pabbly Connect, which is called text formatter. And we are going to separate out this name of the file from this link only. Okay, so just click here on this plus icon. Another action step will open up, and here we are going to connect with text formatter. So from this action step, search for text formatter feature. Okay, and in the action event, we are going to use split text option here. Use split text, then click on connect. Okay, and here it is asking which text you want to split. So guys, in this previous iterator, we have segregated the link of the files, and here I'm going to map this response label in this text to split field. So just click here, and from this previous step, map this label, and here it is asking for the separator. So guys, I'm going to use this slash sign as the separator because I want to split this name of the file out of this link. So slash is the separator, and here it is asking which segment index or which part of this string you want to split out. So I want this last part, guys. So I'm going to select last as an option here and click on save and send test request button. And here you can see the name got fetched out here like this. And now we can map this name in this label here. You can see it is asking for the file's name again. And from this last text formatter step, map the result label as the name of the file. And now this automation is complete and error free. And guys, you can use this workflow as well, as I'm going to paste the link of the same workflow in the description, and you can clone this workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly.
In this video, I'll show you how to get Google Chat notifications when new file is uploaded in Dropbox automatically. So I'm going to integrate Dropbox and Google Chat in such a way that whenever any new file is uploaded in Dropbox folder, you can get an automated notification on Google Chat about the very same file upload. And in this way, you do not have to follow up your team member that whether he has successfully uploaded the file or not. And in fact, your team member also do not have to text every time he has successfully uploaded the file into the Dropbox, because the notification will be received on Google Chat automatically. You do not have to do anything manually. So if you also want to set this automation for yourself, come with me and I will show you the whole process step by step. So this is my Dropbox application, and assume that my team member always upload the data into this particular folder. Okay, so I want that every time he has uploaded the data, uploaded the file successfully, I should get notified automatically on Google Chat. But for that, I'll have to integrate Dropbox and Google Chat, and I'm going to do that with Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing integration and automation software via which you can easily connect multiple applications and automate your task. And you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect, and I will also attach this link into my description box for your reference. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you'll have to sign up for free, where you will also get free tasks every month in your account in order to test such types of amazing automation. Okay, I'm already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why firstly I have clicked on sign in, then I have selected this Pabbly Connect access now among all application. Okay, and this is how I have reached to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And once you will reach to the dashboard, firstly click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and provide any random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so let's say I'm providing the name something like when new file is uploaded in Dropbox, okay, get notified on Google Chat. Okay, you can provide any random name. Okay, now click on create, and then you will find two boxes in front of you. So these are actually trigger and action. So trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, do this. Understand with an example also. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, let's say send an email automatically via Gmail application. Okay, according to our use case, whenever any new file is uploaded in Dropbox application, automatically get notified on Google Chat application. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are about to build an automation. Okay, and in this case I'm building an automation in which applications, basically in Dropbox and Google Chat. Okay, so that is why I'm going to select these two applications, and basically I'm going to connect these two applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Okay, so I am going to connect this application with Pabbly Connect later. Firstly, let us connect Dropbox with Pabbly Connect. Okay, and in the trigger even you'll have to choose this new file. Basically, read the instruction triggers when a new file is added to a specific folder. Okay, and I want that this automation should trigger only when a new file is uploaded in Dropbox. Okay, simply click on connect, click on add a new connection, click on connect with Dropbox, and provide the access of your Dropbox account from here. Okay, I'm already logged in into my Dropbox account, so it has taken the access automatically, and the authorization is successfully, and you can see the Dropbox is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking for the folder path. So again, you will have to read the instructions that check a specific folder for new files. Okay, while checking a file in a folder named sample folder, the folder path will be like this. Okay, and further in a subfolder, sample folder and new folder. Okay, so basically the instruction for the folder path is given here. So I will take you to my Dropbox account, and here I have created a folder with the name all infographic data. Okay, and if I will open this particular folder, here you can see I have the path as this. Okay, so I have copied this data. Okay, and let me paste the same into a new tab, and I'm going to paste the same here also, and make sure you also remove this extra space. Okay, now I will be clicking on this button, and you will see whatever the existing files are available inside my, basically the most recent file has got uploaded into this particular folder. The details for the same will be captured via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so how about I upload a new file right in front of you, and then you will be able to see that how the data is getting captured via Pabbly Connect automatically. Okay, so how about I upload this random image. Okay, this is the bride's gown image. Okay, and assume that the designer of our team has just created this new design for the recent launch. Okay, so I have successfully uploaded the file. Okay, now I will be clicking on this button save and send test request. I'm really expecting the data to be arrived, and here here you can see the responses received, okay, and here we have the shareable link, okay. So let me open it in a new tab, and yes, it is the same gown image, okay. Let me show you other details as well, okay. So the visibility of this particular file is actually public, okay. So it's a good thing that the visibility of this file is public, because now when this file is public, we are able to send this data to different application, okay, and it will be accessible from other places as well. Let me show you the other details one by one. So here we have the response name as well, basically the bride gown, okay, the bride and the image number, okay. So this is how we have captured all the data, okay, and the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between Dropbox and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine, okay. So what will happen now onwards, whenever any new file is uploaded specifically into this particular folder, the data will be captured in every 10 minutes, okay. This trigger will check for the new data in every 10 minutes, okay. So just in case if the data is not getting captured in real time, when this automation will work in real time, don't worry about that, okay. Wait for 10 minutes patiently, okay. And you can also, you'll have to notice this particular thing also, that you can skip this if you want to check file in root. What does that mean? So basically, if you are uploading any file not into a specific folder but normally into the root file, in that case you will have to leave this particular field blank, okay. Now moving further, okay, after this particular step, I want that whenever any new file is uploaded, I should get notified on Google Chat, okay. So I have already selected this app. Now in the action event, since I want to create a message, basically I want to send a message, so that is why I have selected the same, and now I am going to connect to Google Chat with Pabbly Connect, and it is connected immediately. Now firstly, it is asking for the chat webhook URL, okay. So read the instructions that enter your Google Chat room webhook URL here. You will be able to register for the webhook only if you have a Google Workspace account, okay. Click here to learn more, okay. So you can actually visit this particular documentation for the reference, okay. So I'll take you to my Google Chat here, and I have created a space, I have created a group with the name Pabbly Marketing Team. Simply click on this arrow button and you will find an option of apps and integrations here, okay. Click on that and click on this manage webhooks option, okay. And firstly, I will delete this existing URL so that I can show you everything from the scratch, okay. It will ask you for the name and for the avatar URL, okay. So I'm going to provide a random name, something like connection with Dropbox, okay, and asking for the avatar URL. Well, you can actually get this URL from this particular documentation which has been provided into the help text, okay. So I have copied the same and let me paste the same here, and make sure you also remove this extra full stop from the end. Click on save, and this is how your Google Chat will be connected with Pabbly Connect. Now what will happen, okay, coming back to Pabbly Connect, it was asking for the webhook URL, okay. I have forgot to copy the webhook URL, okay. So let me again open that. Alright, so this is our URL, basically chat webhook URL, which I have copied and pasted the same, asking for the message finally, basically what kind of notification you would like to receive on your Google Chat, basically the message, okay. So hey team, the file has been uploaded by the designer into the folder, okay, and here I will specify the folder name, that is infographic, okay, infographic, all infographic. Let me check what was the folder name. All right, infographic data, it was all infographic data, okay. And you know what, I can also send that media URL, basically that file URL which has got uploaded into the Dropbox folder, okay. So here you can see I have received this URL, and I don't even need to copy this data manually and paste it here. I'm going to map it, and mapping is very simple inside Pabbly Connect. Simply click on this particular field and you will find the above data here in the drop down, okay. Simply select that field, okay, that particular data, and this is how it will be mapped. Now I will be mentioning here as file link is here, okay. So whatever the details I have written manually here will remain same, but whatever the details I have mapped here will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time, okay. So that is why mapping plays a major role inside this automation, and this is how this automation is going to take place, okay. Now I'll be clicking on this button directly in front of you, and you will see how the very same message will be arrived on this particular chat, okay. So let us click on this button, save and send test request, and wait for the response to received here. All right, And here you can see the response is received, and let me show you whether the message has been arrived or not. Okay, so let me close this particular section. Okay, and yes, the same design, the same image has been received here, and the notification is also here. Hello team, the file has been uploaded by the designer into the folder. Basically the spelling of this the is not correct, so let me once again correct the spelling. Okay, and now I'll be clicking on this button once again, and I will receive this message once again here. Okay, I'll have to wait for that new message to be arrived, and here you can see the message has been arrived once again. Okay, hello team, the file has been uploaded by the designer into the folder all infographics data, file link is here. Okay, so this is how now onwards every time someone is going to upload any new file inside Dropbox folder, the notification for the same will be received on Google Chat automatically. And in order to create this automation, you just need to create this workflow inside Pabbly Connect just once. After that, you can sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. Okay, just create this automation inside Pabbly Connect, and what will happen, in every 10 minutes automatically a notification will be set. Okay, just in case if you want to access this workflow inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the shareable link of this workflow into my description box. Okay, you just need to click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access this particular workflow, this particular automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. In this video, I'll show you how to get notified on WhatsApp when files are uploaded in Dropbox automatically. So assume that you have created a folder inside Dropbox, and whenever any of your team member is uploading a file in that folder, you should get an automated notification on your WhatsApp number about the very same file upload. Now, what is the benefit of this automation? Well, you do not have to check your folder that whether your team member has uploaded the file or not. In fact, your team member also do not have to text you after every file upload that, hey, I have successfully uploaded the file, you can check that file and let me know the changes. Okay, so in this way you can entirely automate this process. So if you also want to automate this process, come with me and I will show you how you can set this automation for yourself step by step. So this is my Dropbox account, and here I'm going to upload a file into a specific Dropbox folder in front of you, and you will see how after that file upload I will automatically receive a notification on my WhatsApp. But before that, I'll have to set an automation in Dropbox and WhatsApp, and I'm going to do that with Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing integration and automation software by which you can easily connect to multiple applications and automate your task. And you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link into my description box for your reference. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you'll have to sign up for free, where you will also get free tasks every month in your account in order to test such kinds of amazing automation. I am already an existing user, so firstly I have clicked on sign in, then I have selected this Pabbly Connect access now among all the application, and this is how I have reached to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And after reaching here, firstly click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and provide any random name to your workflow, to your automation. So I'm going to provide the name something like when new file is uploaded in Dropbox, okay, in Dropbox, get notification on WhatsApp. Okay, I'm providing this particular name. It is completely up to you what kind of name you would like to provide to your workflow. And after that, you'll find two boxes in front of you, trigger and action. So trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, do this. Understand with an example also. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, let's say, automatically send an email via Gmail application. Okay, and here according to our use case, whenever any new file is uploaded in Dropbox application, automatically get notification on WhatsApp application. And here for receiving the notification on WhatsApp, I'm going to use Interakt application. Okay, this is the Interakt application which we will be connecting with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so firstly here you will have to search for the Dropbox. Okay, because in this particular case we are building an automation in Dropbox and Interakt application. Okay, and I'm going to do the setup of Interakt later, I'm just selecting this application here, searching this application here. Okay, so the idea here is I'm going to connect Dropbox with Pabbly Connect so that whenever any new file is uploaded in Dropbox, that file details should be captured via Pabbly Connect. You can even read here triggers when a new file is added to a specific folder. Alright, so I have selected the same, clicked on connect, click on add new connection, click on connect with the Dropbox, and you will have to provide the access of your Dropbox account. I'm already logged in into my Dropbox in some different tabs, so authorization is successful directly and it is connected. Okay, now it is asking for the folder path. Basically, provide the path of that folder in which you are about to upload the files, basically from which you would like to receive the notification. So I have created this folder with the name all infographic data, and I am going to upload the file here, and as soon as the file is uploaded here, I should receive the notification. So that is why I am going to provide the folder path of that folder. Okay, so you'll have to read the instructions while checking a file in a folder name sample folder. The folder path will be sample folder. Okay, further in the subfolder sample folder, then new folder. Okay, so this is how you'll have to provide the folder name. Okay, so how about I directly copy the name of this particular folder. All right, so I have copied it. Let me paste it, and let me first remove this extra space also. Now I'll be clicking on this button save and send test request, and the details of that folder will be received via Pabbly Connect, but currently there is no such file available inside this Dropbox file. Okay, so firstly I'm going to upload a file, then I'll be clicking on this button once again, and you will see how the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect. Alright, so I am going to upload a random file from my computer in front of you, and you will see the magic. Alright, so I am uploading this new design of gown, basically an image of a bridal gown. Okay, so the uploading of this file is finished here. Coming back to Pabbly, and let us click on this button once again. And here you can see the response is received. So let me show you the details one by one. Here you can see we have this shareable link. Okay, so if I will open this link, you will see it is the same image which I have just uploaded. Okay, and let me show you other details as well. So this is the name of the file which I have uploaded, and here we have the folder name also along with the file name. And let us check other details. So here we have the date and the time also. So this is how we have captured all the details, and the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between Dropbox and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine, and the first step of our automation is also done. Now moving further, we are going to notify about the same file upload. Basically we are going to notify ourselves. Okay, and I am going to send the notification with the help of Interakt application, which have the access of the official API of WhatsApp. Okay, basically I am going to use Interakt for sending and receiving the WhatsApp messages. Okay, and an action event, since I want to send a WhatsApp message, so that is why I have specifically selected the same. Now as I have connected Pabbly Connect and Dropbox, here I am going to connect to this Interakt with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so again use this add a new connection, and for the connection it is asking for the secret key. So you will have to read this instruction, and since I am already logged in into my Interakt application in different tab, okay, so I have directly click on that hyperlink. Alright, so here you can see in this developer setting, I have this secret key. I am going to copy this key, coming back to Pabbly Connect, and I am going to paste the same key here, clicking on save, and this is how Interakt application will be connected with Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking for few details. Firstly, it is asking for the country code, then it is asking for the phone number, then again it is asking for the full phone number. Now why it is asking for the phone number at two different places? Okay, so for this I'll show you some note, an important note. Okay, read the instructions. It is mandatory to give a value for either full phone number or for both phone number and country code. Okay, so just in case if you have a full phone number, here full phone number means country code along with the phone number. So if you have a full phone number of your customer or maybe of yours, in that case you'll have to provide the number value, phone number value here. But just in case if you do not have the country code, you just have have the number only, in that case you'll have to provide the number here, and separately you will have to provide the country code. Okay, in our case we are going to provide the full phone number here. Okay, I am going to provide my number only, and I'm going to provide the full phone number only. So that is why I'll be adding the number here along with the country code as per the instruction. Okay, and right in front of you I'm simply adding a dummy number, but don't worry, I will replace this number with my genuine number when I'm about to send the real WhatsApp number. Okay, let me first count this value. Alright, it is a 10-digit number. Okay, asking for the template code. So firstly you will have to read this instruction. Okay, and then I will take you to the Interakt application. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Interakt. From the left hand sidebar you will find an option of the template. Simply click on this option, and this is how you will reach out to the WhatsApp template section. So what is this section all about? So basically, whenever you want to send any kind of message using WhatsApp official API, firstly you will have to create a message template first in that application. Okay, and this is the button provided via which you can create your message template, and after creating this template you'll have to submit it for the approval, and after submitting the template you'll have to wait, because WhatsApp can take up to 24 hours to review, approve or reject a template. Okay, so here if I will minimize, you will be able to see at the right hand side that some of the template are approved, some of them are actually rejected. Okay, so here we have multiple status, approved, pending and rejected. So basically whatever the templates marked with the green color are actually the approved one, the templates marked with the red color are the rejected one, and if you will notice a yellow color, those templates are actually marked with the actually considered as the pending one. Okay, so I have created this particular message template. Let me show you the name of my message template. Okay, so firstly let me minimize it, take the scroller up, and then I am going to again maximize it so that you can see the data very clearly. Okay, so here I have created a message template with the name file upload notification, and I have already got the approval for the same. Okay, so the name of the template is file upload notification. Here the language I have selected is English, and I have not selected any header along with my message, and from here exactly you can compose your message. Okay, so you can read my message. Hello team, a new file has just got uploaded in this folder, and here I have placed a variable. How and from where you can place a variable? So when you are into the edit mode, you will find the buttons, the several option of adding the variables, or maybe for the formatting as well. Okay, because currently I am into the view mode, into the preview mode, so that is why those options are not visible here. And what is the benefit of this variable? So whatever the details you want to keep on changing automatically, you will have to keep those variables in the form of variable. I hope you have understood, and if you are still not sure what is this all about, come with me and I will show you step by step that what is this variable all about and how it is useful for us. Okay, so a new file has just got uploaded in the folder, and here we are going to add the folder name by the designer team. Please review the design, let them know the changes if any. You can check that file from here. Okay, thanks. Okay, so this is how you can compose your message. Just in case if you want to attach any footer along with your message, any buttons along with your message, you can also do the same. Again, these are optional, so I have not applied any footer or buttons. Okay, and after creating this template, do not forget to provide the sample. Now what are the samples? So basically you will have to provide a sample content, a sample value, that what value will come in place of this particular variable. Okay, and after providing the sample you can submit it for the approval. Okay, so now I will first copy the name of this particular template. Okay, so I have the template name as file upload notification. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, and it was actually asking for the template code name, so I have already copied it and I have pasted the same here. Asking for the language code, so again you will have to read the instructions to get the language code. Okay, for example, code for English will be EN, and the code for English US is going to be EN US. Okay, okay. So I have selected which particular language. Basically it is an English language, so that is why I will be adding the code as the en only. Asking for the header value, well, in my message template I have not included any header, so I am going to leave this particular field blank, okay. Asking for the body variable values, the most interesting part of this particular section, okay. So body value variables, basically what value will come in place of this variable, okay. So I want that in place of this particular variable a folder name should appear. So how about I provide a sample folder name, okay, sample folder name, okay. Let me also correct the spelling first, sample folder name, okay. In case you have multiple variables as given in the example, you'll have to provide the values in this particular format, okay. So basically you'll have to put a comma here and provide the second value here, okay. Currently I just have a single variable, so I'll keep this particular value only. Asking for the position of CTA button, okay. Again I have not included any dynamic URL and any CTA button, so I'm going to leave these two fields blank, okay. Now I'll be clicking on this button directly, but before that I'll have to replace this dummy number with my genuine number. Alright, so I have provided my number, clicking on this button save and send test request and waiting for the message to be arrived. Alright, fingers crossed, and the response was already received into my Pabbly Connect. I'll have to wait for the message to arrive here. Alright, so here you can see the message is arrived already. Hello team, a new file has just got uploaded in this folder, the sample folder name by the designer team. Please review the design and let them know the changes if any. You can check that file from here also. And after this particular colon, I have actually forgot to use a variable, the second variable. If I have used a variable after this colon, I can actually provide the value of the file link also. In that case, people can actually access the file from here, from their WhatsApp message only, okay. And in place of this sample folder name, I should remove this particular folder name and provide the actual folder name, okay. So instead of this particular folder name, firstly I am going to check whether I have received the exact folder name or not into my response. Alright, so I do not have the exact folder name, so how about I directly copy this folder name, okay, and whatever the details I am going to provide here manually will remain same, okay. So let's say here I am providing the folder name manually, so this folder name will remain same. But just in case if I will provide any value from this particular drop down, now what is this data? Basically it is the same data which we have just received from our previous step, okay. So if I will map the data from here, this is how the value will be changed automatically when this automation will work in real time. But currently I'm not really interested in mapping any value, okay. So that is why I will be providing this value manually, okay. I'll be clicking on this button save and send test request once again and wait for the new message to be arrived, okay. So here you can see a new message has been arrived, and this time I have the folder name as this, okay. So this is how now onwards, every time someone is going to upload a new file here, Pabbly Connect will capture the data in every 10 minutes, okay. So just in case your data is not getting captured, the messages are not receiving in real time, don't worry about that, okay. Just wait patiently for at least 10 minutes, okay. So what will happen? Every time a new file is uploaded here, Pabbly Connect will capture the data in every 10 minutes, and this is how Pabbly Connect will send the data, send the message automatically about the very same file upload. And this is how you can receive the notifications about every file upload on your WhatsApp, okay. Just in case if you want to access this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the workflow link into my description box. Simply click on this particular link and sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and you will be able to access this particular workflow inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free.
In this video, we are going to see how to share files from Dropbox to Telegram automatically. So let's say that every time there is a new file uploaded on Dropbox, now it can be an image or a video, you want it to be shared on your Telegram group. How can that be done? For this, you will have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. So here, your trigger application will be Dropbox and your action application will be Telegram.
Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. Now on the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply click on sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in as I'm an existing user. Here we are going to go ahead with Pabbly Connect, and here we have reached the dashboard of this application. On the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this. Now a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Now what is my objective here? My objective is to share files from Dropbox to Telegram. So I'm going to click on create. And as I do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the response of your trigger application. Now, as per this integration, my trigger application will be Dropbox. Let's click on this. Now the trigger event. So this is the event that is going to make this workflow run, and here it would be new file. So now the file that I'm going to share, it can be an image or it can be a video. So as we go ahead in this integration, I'm going to show you how can we put conditions to it. First of all, here I'm going to click on connect. As I do that, here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with a Dropbox account. So let's click on add new connection and connect with Dropbox. As I do that, so I have already logged into my Dropbox account. So as I do that, it is asking me to share the folder path for the new files. So let me take you to my Dropbox account. Okay, so here I am. Now here I'm going to upload a file which is an image. So let's go to pictures and let's say that this is the image. Let's open it. Now where do I want it to be? So I want it to be in Pabbly documents, or I can create a new folder. So I want to create a new folder, and what is the name of the folder? New images. Okay, so I have created this folder, and now I'm going to select this and upload. So here you can see uploading one item, and the uploading process is now complete. So you can see that this folder new images, and within this we have got this image, right? Now what is the path for this particular image? We have to understand that. So you can see Dropbox new images, and then we have this image. So I'm going to select this. Going back to Pabbly Connect, so I'm going to write /new images here and click on save and send test request. So as I do that, here we have received a response. So this here is the name of my image. It is a JPG image. Okay, so I have received all the details regarding my picture that I have just uploaded. Now my objective is to share these Dropbox files to Telegram. Now the files can either be an image file or a video file. So I'll have to choose an action application here, which is a router. This is a feature by Pabbly that helps you in putting conditions. So let's say here this is route 1 and this is route 2. I'm going to set filter and action step. Before that, I'm going to rename this. So let's say every time you receive an image, then this particular condition should be followed. So I'm going to update this. Now let's set filter and action steps. So here we have a filter where here I'm going to select the label. So what is the file that I have received? This is the name of my file, right? So if this contains, so here I'm going to write JPG. So if the file contains JPG, then only this workflow should run. So this is the first condition. Now I'm going to put another condition. So if this file, I'm going to go back to step 1, and if this file contains JPEG, okay, then also this workflow should run. Let's put another condition that if this file contains, okay, if the name contains PNG, then also this workflow should run. So I'm going to click on save and send test request, and as I do that, here you can see that the condition is true. Why? Because it contains JPG. Now once the condition is true, here I'm going to add another action step. What do we want? We want these files to be shared on Telegram. So let's look for Telegram here. Here it is. Now the action event here would be to send a photo. So I'm going to click on this. click on connect. And now here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with a Telegram bot account. So I'm going to click on add new connection, and here we have to enter the token. To find this token, first we have to go to our Telegram account. So I already have this account over here. Here you can see bot father. Let's go to this. Let's start the conversation, and here I'm going to write new bot. So let's click on this. As I do that, it is saying that alright, a new bot, how are we going to call it? Basically we have to give a name to this bot. So let's say the name of this bot here is Dropbox Files. So here it is saying that now you have to choose a username for your bot, and it has to end with _bot. So I'm going to write Dropbox Tele 123 _bot. Remember that you have to give a unique name. So as I do that, here it is saying that the new bot has been created. You can find it on this particular link. Now this is the token which is required to set up the connection. So I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. As I do that, let's click on save to set up this connection. So here Pabbly Connect is now connected with Telegram bot. Here we have to enter the chat ID. Now how do we get this? So let me take you back to Telegram. So first of all, click on this link of the bot that we have just created. Start the conversation so that it can appear here in the chat box. So here you can see that it is here. Now create a group. So in this group, the bot that you have recently created has to be there. So the name of the bot that we have created is Dropbox Files. Okay, so this is the bot. Then let's add a few more demo. Okay, and then let's add Pabbly as well. So yep, here it is. So once we have added these members, click on this. Now you have to enter the name of the group. So it is Drop Tele 123. Okay, this is the name of my group. Let's click on enter. And as I do that, here you can see that with 4 members, this group has been created. So once this is created, now here you can see this is the chat ID. Okay, so I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. Now there is one very important thing that you're supposed to do. So as you click on this, here you can see that the Dropbox files, the bot that we have created, so we are supposed to promote this as admin. And how can we do that? This can be done via your phone. So all you have to do is you have to take your phone, go to Telegram, go to the group that we have just created, go to the different members and click on this. Basically you have to hold on Dropbox files and you have to promote to admin. Then as you will click on the tick mark that will appear on the right top corner, you are sorted. So here you can see that it has been promoted as admin. Now I'm going to close this and go back to Pabbly Connect. Now here we have to enter the caption. So I'm going to map this information. So as I click on this, you can see the previous step. Now let's go down. So here you can see online herbal store JPG. So this is the caption. And now the URL or the file ID for this, again I'm going to go down and this here is the URL. Now the method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping. Mapping is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Had I written this manually, so it would have only taken the manually written data. So once this is done, then the pass mode. So you can select HTML or Markdown. I'm going to go ahead with HTML. Do you want to disable notifications? I have mentioned no. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as I do that, here you can see that I have received the API response according to which this image should now be posted on my Telegram channel. So the group that we have created, let's go and check the same. And yes, here you can see that we have received the image here with the caption on our group. This basically means that till now the integration is a success. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect. Here I'm going to close this. And now I'm going to go to this root 2. So again, I'm going to rename this. Let's say this is video. Okay, let's click on update. So now to continue with this step, first I'll have to upload a video here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Dropbox and here I'm going to upload a video. So let's go back to files and here I'm going to go to downloads and here this is the video. Let's click on open. So it is getting uploaded. So this is uploaded now. I'm going to put across and once this is uploaded, I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect and here I'm going to click on save and send test request once again. So as I do that, now here we have received the details of the video that I have just posted. Okay. So yes, here this is an MP4 video. Now once I have received this, I'm going to go to the second route that we are supposed to customize now. So I'm going to go to set filter and action step, and here we have to provide the filter. So here let's go to Dropbox new file. So this is the name, Big Waves Rushing to the Shore MP4. I'm going to click on this. So now this must contain MP4. If this contains MP4, then only this workflow should run. So once we have entered the value, I'm going to click on save and send test request, and here you can see that the condition is true. Why? Because yes, this is a video file. Now once the condition is true, then only this workflow should run. Please remember that whenever you upload a file, it should not exceed the size of 20 MB. So now I'm going to add another action step here. This time again I'm going to choose the application Telegram, and here again, and here the action event would be to send a video. Let's click on connect. So since we have already created the connection, so I'm going to go ahead with the existing connection. Let's click on save. And as we do that, here we have to enter the chat ID. So I'm going to go back and enter this chat ID. Let's copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. Once entered, then comes the caption. So let's map the information. So this here is the name. Now comes the URL of file ID. For this again, I'm going to map the information. Go to step 1. This is the shareable link. Once done, let's go down and click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here you can see we have received the API response. So here is our Telegram group, and yes, here you can see that the video has been posted. This basically means that our integration is a complete success now. So I'm going to take you back to Dropbox, and now here we have to check this in real time. So I'm going to upload another image. So let's click on this. So let's click on this files and go to pictures. And here is the image. Let's click on open. So as we do that, here the file has been uploaded. As soon as the file is uploaded here, what should happen? Automatically the same file should be uploaded on Telegram. But here we have a polling time of 10 minutes. So we are supposed to wait for 10 minutes. At the same time, I'm going to upload a video as well. So let's go to files, and here let's go to downloads. And this is another video. Let's click on open. So yes, this has been uploaded. Now within 10 minutes, these two files that we have just uploaded should be reflected in my Telegram group that we have just created. So let's patiently wait for 10-15 minutes, and then we are going to come and check it back. So it's been a few minutes now. I'm going to take you back to our Telegram group, and here you can see that the image and the video have been uploaded, which basically means that our integration is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So here our trigger application was Dropbox, where the event was new file, and our action application was router, which is a feature by Pabbly where we had put multiple conditions for image and video, and then our final action application was Telegram. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
So in this video, we are going to learn how to add new images from Dropbox to Pinterest as pin. Now, if you are an active Pinterest user and on a regular basis, you keep on creating new pins on your Pinterest account, this automation is going to help you a lot. So in this automation, whenever we are going to upload any new image on a particular folder in our Dropbox account, automatically the exact same image will be created as a new pin in our Pinterest account. Isn't it amazing? Now, if you want to know how you can use this automation into your day-to-day life, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Dropbox to Pinterest. And then just click on Create. Now you can see that a workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. Now the idea here is, first, we are going to connect our Dropbox folder, our Dropbox account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger window, so that every time a new image is been uploaded on a particular folder in our Dropbox account, automatically the details of that image will be received inside Pabbly Connect. And after that, using Pabbly Connect, we are going to upload that same image on our Pinterest account and create a new pin over there. So let's see how it is done. So here in trigger window, in choose app, search for Dropbox. Just select it. And then in trigger event from the drop down, select new file as the trigger event. Click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our Dropbox account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this connect with Dropbox button. And then because we have already logged into our Dropbox account in our browser, Pabbly Connect will detect the account and make the connection. After making this connection, now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the folder path. That in our Dropbox account, in which particular folder the file will be uploaded, from which particular folder we want to get the new files. So I have created a folder named as Pinterest in my Dropbox account, and we have to enter the path of this folder. So here from Dropbox, just copy this path /Pinterest, like after Dropbox, whatever path it is over here, just copy that path from there and then paste it over here. After pasting the folder path, when we will click on save and send test request, the details of the most recent image, the most recent file which will be uploaded on our Dropbox folder, this particular folder, will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So before clicking on save and send test request, let's upload a file over here. Just go to uploads. And I have this image of a duck in a lake. Just open this file and then this file will be uploaded on our Dropbox account. And here it is. After uploading this particular file, let's get back to Pabbly Connect and click on save and send test request. Now after clicking on save and send test request, here we will see the details of this same image which we have just now uploaded. The details of the last image, most latest image which was uploaded in Dropbox will be received inside Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect's trigger window, you can see that we have received the response. In this response, you can see the shareable link of this image. We will just copy this link and paste it in a new tab. And here you can see that the same image will open in front of us. After this, we will scroll down further and we will see some other details. Like here you can see the path of this particular image. Then here you can see the name of the image as well with a proper file extension. Now after that, we'll scroll down further and here you can see some other details regarding to it, like when it was uploaded, when it was last modified and all. So here guys, the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. We have successfully received the details of the image which we have uploaded on our Dropbox folder inside Pabbly Connect. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to add this same file. We have to upload this same image on our Pinterest board as a new pin. For that, we will just scroll down, come to our action window, and here in choose app, search for Pinterest. Just select it. After selecting Pinterest in action event from the drop down, select the action event as create pin. Then just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our Pinterest account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this connect with Pinterest button. And then here you will see, because we have also logged into our Pinterest account, Pabbly Connect has detected the same account and asking us for the access permission. Just click on give access and we will see our Pinterest account will get connected with Pabbly Connect as well. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the board. That in our Pinterest account, on which particular board we want to upload this image, create this pin. So in my Pinterest account, I have created 2 boards, nature and quotes. And here in this drop down, you can see the name of both the boards over here. So all the boards which you have created in your Pinterest account will be seen over here in this drop down. And from this drop down, we have to select that in which particular board on our Pinterest account we want to create a new pin. I want to create a pin in this board named as nature. So I have selected it. Then it is asking us board section ID. So if you don't want to use this board section ID, if you don't get the board section ID of your Pinterest board, what you can do, you can just turn this mapping button on and leave this field as blank. That's what the help check says as well. After both section ID, it is asking us for the image URL. That what is the URL of the image, what is the link of the image, which we want to add as a new pin in our Pinterest account. So here guys, we have received the image URL, the shareable link of the image from Dropbox. So here from Dropbox responses from trigger, we have to map this same response of this URL, this shareable link of the image over here in this field of image URL. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and here in the drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Dropbox of a new file. From all these responses, just select this response of shareable link and map it over here. After mapping the image link, image URL, it is asking us for the title. So here guys, in title, we have to enter the title of this particular pin. So we have also received the title, the name of the file from the trigger responses. Here it is. But also you will notice that in this file name, we have the file extension as well. And we don't want to add the file extension as the title of our Pinterest pin. So what we can do, from this response of file name, we can actually remove this extension .jpg or any file extension which we have received. We can remove that as well. And to remove it, we are going to use a feature of Pabbly Connect that is called text formatter. So just click on this add action step button before the Pinterest action step. And then here in choose app, search for text formatter. Just select it. After selecting text formatter by Pabbly, in action event from the drop down, select the action event as split text and just click on connect. After clicking on connect, the first thing it asks us is text to split. That what is the text? What is the response in which we want to split the text, from which we want to extract some text. So we want to split this text of response of the file name. So we have to map this response of file name over here in this text to split field. Just click here and from the drop down from Dropbox responses, select the response of name and map it. After this, it is asking us for the separator. So we want the file name before this dot. So the separator will be this dot. And then in segment index from the drop down, select first and click on save and send test request. So the first text before this separator, before this dot will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So the text before this dot was duck in a lake. And here you can see that in response, we have received the same text. So after removing the file extension from the file name, we have to map the same response of the file name which we have received from text formatter over here in this title section. But because we have added a new step, a new data before this Pinterest step, here you can see that in the drop-down field, you can see any mapping data. So what we have to do, we just have to reconnect our Pinterest account. Click on this connected button, select the existing connection and just click on save. And after reconnecting our Pinterest account, here you can see that now you can see this drop-down field to map the data. And from this drop-down, from text formatter responses, select the response of file name and map it over here. Then after this, we also have the option of adding the description, alt text and image link over here as well. But right now, we haven't received all of these details from Dropbox. So that is why you can actually ignore these fields for now as well, as all of these fields are not mandatory fields, not required fields like the title and the image URL. If you have these details receiving from Dropbox, you can actually add those details over here and map them over here as well. And after this, just click on save and send test request. Now, when we click on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the image whose link we have added over here, basically the same image which we have uploaded on our Dropbox folder, is been added as a new pin in our Pinterest account. So let's check it. We will just go to our Pinterest account, go to that particular board, nature. And yes, here you can see that the exact same image which we have uploaded on our Dropbox folder, the same image has been added as a new pin in our Pinterest board. And here you can see the title of this pin as stuck in a lake. The same image title which we have added to this particular image while uploading it on our Dropbox folder. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect between Dropbox and Pinterest is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever we are going to upload a new image on our Dropbox folder, automatically the same image with the same file name will be uploaded, will be created as a new pin in our Pinterest account. Now guys, after setting up this automation, let's test this automation workflow once in real time. We will go to Dropbox and we are going to upload a new image over here. So let's upload a new image. Go to Uploads, Files And here I have this image named as Waves at a Seashore. And let's open it. So we are just uploading this image on our Dropbox folder. And this image has been uploaded over here successfully. Let's refresh it. And here you can see this is the image. Here it is. And we will see as we upload this image, automatically within 10 minutes, this same image will be added as a new pin in our Pinterest account. Now this creating a new pin will take 10 minutes of time because the connection between Dropbox and Pabbly Connect is a polling based connection. And in this type of connection, Pabbly Connect will check for new files, new image on our Dropbox folder every 10 minutes. So we just have to wait for 10 minutes and then this automation workflow will trigger and create a new pin on our Pinterest board. Okay, so we have successfully waited for 10 minutes. Now let's check our Pinterest account. We'll go to Pinterest and refresh this page once. And yes guys, here you can see that the exact same image which we have just now uploaded on our Dropbox folder is been created as a new pin on our Pinterest account. And here you can see the same name, Waves at a Seashore, the same file name which we have added while uploading this image on our Dropbox folder. This means this automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find a clone link of this exact same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
In this video, we are going to see how to upload files to Dropbox from email. So every time I receive an email and let's say there are certain links, the URLs are there. And what I want is, I want to extract those URLs and then finally upload them in a specific folder in my Dropbox. How can that be done? For this, I'll have to integrate my email and Dropbox, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to use a feature by Pabbly which is email parser that helps in forwarding all the emails that I receive on my mail account to a particular email address. And then we are going to use Dropbox. Now I'm going to integrate them using Pabbly Connect. The trigger application will be email parser feature and my action application will be Dropbox. Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect. And here we have reached the landing page. Now on the right hand side we have two options, sign in and sign up. So since I'm an existing user, I'm going to click on sign in. If you are a new user, you can sign up. It is not going to take more than 2 minutes. Now here we have reached our applications page and these are the various products of Pabbly. So we are going to click on access now for Pabbly Connect. So we have reached the dashboard. Now on the right hand side there's a tab, create workflow. So let's click on this. And this dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. So here my objective is that every time I receive this MP4 file from email, then automatically that file should be uploaded in a specified folder of my Dropbox. So I'm going to click on create. And as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically action here is the response of my trigger application. So what is my objective here? So let's say this is my Dropbox and here I have got a certain files. So let's say I'm going to share this file and here I'm going to share this file to this particular email address. Now let's click on share file. So here we can see the file has been shared. Now I'm going to take you to the email address of the person. And here I'm going to quickly refresh the page. So you can see that I have received a file. Now my objective is that every time I receive a file like this on my email, then first the file name should be checked. And if it is the specific file that we are looking for, then this should be stored in a specific folder of my Dropbox. Now, how can we do that? For this, we are going to use a feature by Pabbly which is email parser. Let's click on this. Now what does it do? So email parsers basically extracts data from the incoming email sent to the mentioned email address. All data like email name, subject and the body of the email etc. is extracted from the email automatically. Now I'm going to take you to the email account of the person, and here I'm going to go to settings. Let's go to see all settings, and here we are going to go to forwarding and POP/IMAP. Now here I'm going to quickly remove the already existing forward address, and now I'm going to click on add a forwarding address. So here let's go to Pabbly Connect. This here is the forward address given. I'm going to copy this and now I'm going to paste the same here. Let's click on next. So here we can see that it is saying forwarding mail to this particular address, and I'm going to click on proceed here. So here it is now saying that a confirmation code has been sent to this particular address to verify permission. For this, let's go to Pabbly Connect, and yes, here we have received the response. Now we have to go here, body text, and as I open this, here is the confirmation code. I'm going to copy this, go back to the email account. Here I'm going to paste this and verify. So yes, here we can see that this particular address has been verified, and now I'm going to select forward a copy of incoming mail to this particular address. Let's click on save changes. So here we can see that the changes have been made. Now I'm going to click on recapture email parser response. Let's click on yes. Now it is saying that here send an email to the email address mentioned above so that we can capture all the details from the email content automatically. So I'm going to take you back to Dropbox, and here this time I'm going to send this particular file. So let's enter the email address. Now I'm going to click on share file. So yes, here the file has been shared. So let's go to Pabbly Connect now. Since all the mails have been forwarded to this particular address, so I should receive the API response here. This may take a few seconds, so please wait patiently. And now here you can see that we have received the API response. So this here is the display. Now let me show you. So as I take you down, so it has been forwarded to this particular email address, delivered to this. Now again, as I take you down, so here we have received the response. So this here is the body text. So we have received the entire information here. Now this particular file that we have just forwarded has this MP4 file extension. Now if I take you to the subject also, so here you can see that we have this MP4 file there in the extension. Now my objective is that all these files should be added to the specific folder in my Dropbox only when they are MP4 files. So what I'm going to do is, here I'm going to use a filter. This is again a feature by Pabbly. And here what is the label that I'm going to select? So I'm going to go to step 1, and here I'm going to go to the subject. So if this subject contains .mp4, so I'm going to copy this, and here I'm going to paste this. Now let's click on save and send test request. So as we do that, here you can see that the status is shown as a success. The message is condition is true. Why? Because yes, our subject has this file extension. Now if this file extension is there, then we should be able to upload it in Dropbox. But before that, my objective is that here I have to extract the file. So I'm going to use a feature by Pabbly, which is text formatter. So here let's look for text formatter, and the action event here would be text basic formatting. Let's click on connect. Now here we have to enter the string. So I'm going to click on this, and we have the first step. So let's go to the first step, and here I'm going to look for body HTML. So let's click on this. So this here is the extension. From this we have to extract the file URL. So here I'm going to use extract URL. Let's click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here we have received our result. This is our result 0. Then here we have result 1. So we have to find the file extension. In result 8, we have our link. So we can see that result 8 here we have got the link. So basically what we have done here, from this we have extracted the link, and now from this link I have to extract the file name, and here the file name is this. To extract this file name, I'm going to use a feature by Pabbly, which is again text formatter. So let's find text formatter. Here it is. And now the action event here would be to split text. Let's click on connect. So as we do that, here we have to enter the split. Here we have to enter the text to split. So I'm going to click on this, go to step 3, and here we have to go to result 8. So this here is the text to split, and what is it that I want? I want only this information. So I'm going to use slash as my separator. So here I'm going to enter slash. Now what is the segment that I want? So here I'm going to write the last segment. Let's click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here we have received the response. So you can see that I have received the last segment. Now I'm again going to use the same feature, and I'm going to use question mark as my separator. So here I'm going to add another action step. I'm going to again go for text formatter. Let's click on this. The action event here would be to again split text. Let's click on connect. And here I'm going to go to step 4. This here is the text to split. What is the separator? Question mark. And which segment do I want? The first segment. Let's click on save and send test request. And as I do that, here you can see that we have received the name of the file. Now once this is received, I'm going to add another action step, and this is going to be the final action step here. And my application will be Dropbox. Let's click on this. And the action event here would be to upload a file. Let's click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with a Dropbox account. So I'm going to click on add new connection and connect with Dropbox. So as I do that, here you can see that the connection is all set. Now here we have to enter the file URL. So I'm going to click on this, go to step 3, and this here is the file URL. Now what is the file name? For this I'm going to go to step 5, and this here is the file name. Now what is the folder path? So let me take you to Dropbox. Here I already have created a folder. The name here is email attachments. Now within email attachments I have got MP4 files, and here I want these files to be uploaded. So this is going to be my folder path. So I'm going to copy this and paste the same here. So once done, let's click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here we have received the response. Let's go to Dropbox, and yes, you can see that this particular file is here. This is an MP4 file. So this means that our integration is a success, but we also need to check the same in real time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you back to my Dropbox. So let's go back to data storage. And here this time I want to upload this particular file. So I'm going to first of all share this to the same email address. Now let's click on share file. So here the file has been shared, and the moment this file has been shared, what should happen? Automatically, since this is an MP4 file, it should be shared in that MP4 files folder. Let's go to MP4 files, and now here I'm going to quickly refresh this. And here you can see that the same file has been uploaded. Let's check the file here. And yes, we can see that the file has been uploaded here successfully, which means that our integration is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So here our trigger application was a feature by Pabbly, which was email parser. And then our first action application was another feature by Pabbly, which was filter, so that this workflow can continue only when we have received MP4 files. Then we had used text formatter by Pabbly to extract the URL. And then again we had used the same feature to split the text so that we can receive the name. And final action application was Dropbox, where we had to upload the file. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, then you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write.
Hello everyone. So in this video, we will learn how to upload images directly from Dropbox to WooCommerce. So imagine this, you are a digital animator. You have created awesome wallpapers and images. So the idea is that once you store these images in Dropbox, it will be reflected as a product in WooCommerce so that the interested customers can purchase them. So here you have two choices. The first choice is download the file from Dropbox and re-upload it into WooCommerce. The problem with this approach is it's actually very repetitive and tiresome. So I would suggest that you bring in some automation so that whenever a new image is uploaded in Dropbox, it will automatically create a product in WooCommerce. So in this video, we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate Dropbox and WooCommerce. The best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen. Okay, so we will begin with a small example. So as you can see, this is my Dropbox account and there's a folder called as awesome. So what I'm going to do here is in this folder, I'm going to upload a file. So the idea is that once the file is uploaded, okay, so let's say we are going to upload a image. So the name of the image is, how about we go with Iron Man? Okay, so basically this is a wallpaper. So once I upload this wallpaper into Dropbox, it will be reflected as a product, a digital image in WooCommerce, so that I can sell this product. Okay, so this is the image Iron Man and I have uploaded it. Okay, so it is uploading the image, uploading ironman.png. Okay, so the file has been uploaded. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to look into WooCommerce. Okay, so do we have the image, the product of the wallpaper called as Iron Man. So let me just refresh this. Okay, so it is refreshing. Okay, so as you can see, we do have the image. Okay, so basically the idea is that we will be selling this image at 9 rupees. Okay, so once a file or an image is uploaded here, it will be reflected as a product in WooCommerce. Okay, so what we're going to do here is to begin the process in the new tab, just type pabbly.com. So your obvious question is why pabbly.com? Well, because we have an app called as Pabbly Connect that will integrate Dropbox and WooCommerce. So what we're going to do here is we are just going to click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also build your own free account in just 2 minutes. So let me just scroll down and here you will find Connect. Just click on Access Now. Okay, so at the top right corner, you will find a button, Create Workflow. Click this, a dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Dropbox to WooCommerce. Dropbox to WooCommerce. And then let me just click on create. Okay, so when you click on create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So basically we are going to create a new workflow. Now in case if you want the link of this workflow, so basically we are going to create a new workflow. Now if you want to clone this workflow, I have made sure that the link of this workflow is available in the description box. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Dropbox, because we want to send the data from Dropbox. That is why Dropbox it is. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new file? Okay, so new file is a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new file is added in Dropbox, then what action should be taken by the system? At present, we only have one trigger event, that is new file. Now in case if you want more triggers of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build a trigger event for you. But at present, I just want to send the data when a new file is made in Dropbox. So the gist is we are just trying to integrate Dropbox to Pabbly Connect. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on this button, connect with Dropbox. In the new credential, let me just again click on connect with Dropbox. Okay, so it is trying to authorize. Excellent, the authorization is successful. Just press OK. So as you can see in the folder, it is showing a blank called as folder path. So what is that? So basically we have to mention the folder path. So basically this is our folder path. So this particular file called as Iron Man was inserted in this particular folder. Okay, so let me just take you to my home. Okay, so this is the home page of Dropbox and these are the folders we have. Now if you want, you can upload, just create one more folder, okay, by just clicking on new folder, but I'm happy with this. Okay, so this is the folder I'm going to upload all my files. The folder name is called as awesome. So we have to specify the folder path. So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to copy this, okay, and I'm just going to paste it here. Now it's not necessary that you have to copy, just can also type, but I'm lazy. So here after entering your folder path, all you have to do is enter a slash. Okay, so this will ensure that this becomes a folder path. Okay, so when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of the recently uploaded file. So our recently uploaded file was, as you may remember, was of this guy called as Iron Man. Okay, so this was the file. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to upload one more file. Okay, so a different file, let's say we had some images to upload. Nope, we had uploaded Iron Man. So this time we are going with Captain America. Okay, so we are going to upload the image of Captain America. Okay, so as you can see, the file is being uploaded. Okay, so the file called as Captain America has been uploaded. So basically this is the image, and this image will be sold as a wallpaper in our WooCommerce store. So that's the idea. So what I'm going to do here is when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of Captain America, of this recently created image. Okay, so let me just do that. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so this is the API response. Okay, so as you can see, the name it is showing it as captainamerica.png, and there is something else you have to see. So basically, to insert the image into WooCommerce, we want a shareable link. So basically, this is our shareable link. I'm just going to show you how this works. So I'm just going to copy this link and open this in a new tab. Okay, so as you can see, this is the same image that we had uploaded. Okay, so a stunning picture of Captain America. So basically, we are going to upload this picture into this image into WooCommerce to create a product. So to do that, let me just click on this plus button. Okay, so when you click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as WooCommerce? WooCommerce. Okay, WooCommerce. And in the action event, how about we make it as create a product? So where is our product? Create a product. I'm sorry, I'm not getting it. Oh yeah, so this is our product, create a product. So what we are going to do here is we are just going to create a product in WooCommerce. Now, of course, we do have a ton of action events like retrieve an order, retrieve a product, retrieve a customer by email. All of them are a bunch of action events. Now, in case if you want more action events according to your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build an action event for you. But at present, we are just going to create a new product in WooCommerce. So let me just click on connect with WooCommerce. So as you can see in the new credentials, we have to enter the consumer key, the consumer secret, as well as the website URL. So to get all these details, let's have a visit to WooCommerce. So this is my WooCommerce account. And as you can see, where is our WooCommerce plugin? So this is our WooCommerce plugin already installed. So I'm just going to click on settings. Okay, so I'm just going to open this settings page in a new tab. So here we are going to open the settings page of WooCommerce. It's trying to open. Okay, so this is the settings page of WooCommerce. So at the right side, you will find the option called as advanced. Click this. Okay, so here you will find the option called as REST API. Click this. Okay, so this is the advanced page of the settings of WooCommerce. So here we have to add a new REST API. So let's just click on add key. Okay, so basically we are going to generate a new REST key. Okay, so first of all, we have to give a name or the description. So I'm just going to give a random name since it involves Dropbox. So I'm just giving it as Dropbox integration. Of course, you can give any name according to your discretion, but I'm just giving it a random name, that's all. And the user is basically my profile. Okay, so basically this is my profile. And then the permission, we have to change it to read and write. Okay, so earlier it was read, we have to change it to read and write. And let me just click on generate API key. Okay, so this is the consumer key and this is the consumer secret. So I'm just going to copy this, okay, and I'm going to paste it here. So this is your consumer key and we have pasted it here. And then we have to enter the consumer secret. So to get the consumer secret, again, let's go to the WooCommerce and copy this. So this is the consumer secret and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so consumer key and consumer secret has been entered. Now coming to the last part, that is the website URL. So to get the website URL, let's just go to the WooCommerce and this is your website URL. Okay, include this W3P, okay, and just copy this and just paste it here. Follow the exact same things and you will get it integration correctly. Okay, and so basically we have entered all these things, the consumer key, the consumer secret and the website URL, and let me just click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. The purpose of these blanks is very simple. We are going to create a product from the data that we have received from Dropbox via Pabbly Connect. So let's start mapping. So we do have the product name. Now, as you can see, the product name is captainamerica.png.
But this is looking ridiculous because .png basically means you have an image. But the image .png doesn't really describe a product. We basically want Captain America, that's all. So what I'm going to do here is I have to remove this .png. So we are going to introduce one more action window. Okay, so in between the trigger window as well as this action window, we have introduced one more action window, and we are just going to use a text formatter, because basically the idea is that we are going to remove the extension that is .png, and in the action event, how about we make it as split text. Okay, split text. You will understand, it's quite easy. So basically we have to enter that which is the text that we have to split. So the name of the text is Captain America.png. Okay, now the separator is basically we have to remove from here, so the separator is dot. Okay, so we have entered it, and in the segment index, let's keep it as first. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so as you can see, the result, it is showing it as Captain America. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on once again connect with WooCommerce and go back to the recent setting. Okay, so this is already the recent setting, and just click on save. So this time we will have the whole data that is from the text formatter as well as the trigger, that is the Dropbox. So let me just click on this mapping button. We have clicked this. Okay, and here in the product name, we are not going to enter this. Okay, so we are just removing this. We are going to enter this name. Okay, Captain America. The type is, let's keep it as simple. The product status, I'm straight away keeping it as publish, and the SKU, we don't have any data regarding the SKU, but since it is a digital product, it doesn't really matter if you have 1 or 10, because you just can keep on creating identical copies. So I'm just leaving SKU as empty. So the price, I'm keeping it as $10, and the price that we are offering is at $9. And the description, we don't have any description, so we are leaving it as empty. The short description, empty. The manage stock, false. Stock quantity, false. I mean ignore. And then we have the stock status as in stock. The category, I'm keeping it as uncategorized. And now comes the most important part, that is the images. So to basically get the images, once again, just click on this mapping button. Go to the first accordion. Okay, and let me just have a look. So this is the link that we want. So I have explained the purpose of this link. I have shown you the link. Okay, so this is the image link. So we have mapped it, but there is actually one minor problem. So as you can see, we basically have to follow a format. So the format is this. Okay, so basically let me just remove this. Okay, we can't really directly map the image URL. We basically have to copy this. Okay, copy these characters and paste it here. You will understand in a second. So basically this is where you actually paste your or map your image URL. So I'm just going to remove this. Okay, easy. Okay, and in between these double quotes, okay, I'm just going to map in the image URL. So that's how you do it. Okay, so let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, and you will understand once the product is created. Okay, so as you can see, the API response is showing the image or the project has been created. So let's have a look. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to refresh this. Okay, so I'm refreshing it. Okay, so as you can see, we do have the product that is Captain America, and the price is of $9. So basically this is something that you should know, that once this image is uploaded in Dropbox, it will be reflected as a product in WooCommerce. Now before we end this, let me just take you to Pabbly Connect, and let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to minimize this action window. Okay, going to minimize this action window, and going to minimize the trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Dropbox to Pabbly Connect, and then you have used the text formatter. So the reason of using the text formatter is basically we want a proper product title. So basically we have used a text formatter to remove the extension, that is .png, and of course you have integrated WooCommerce to Pabbly Connect to create a product. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Dropbox and WooCommerce. Excellent.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In this video you are going to learn how to save new Twitter photos on to Dropbox automatically. So let's see what is happening here. So you have tweeted a new photo here on Twitter and you want to save that same photo on Dropbox. Alright, now let's talk about the applications we are using. So Twitter is a microblogging and networking application in which users can interact with messages known as tweets. And Dropbox is a file hosting service in which you can upload and save your personal files and folders in a cloud storage. Alright, now let's suppose that you are a journalist, social media activist, or a photographer who have a huge audience base on Twitter. So you post many photos on Twitter on regular basis, and for a record or as a backup you want to save those same photos that you tweet here in a Dropbox. So to do this you have two ways. One is that whenever you post a new tweet or a photo here on Twitter, you are going to download that photo and then upload at Dropbox account. Alright, now guys, this process can be very repetitive, tiresome and problematic. So we have a better way for you. What if I tell you that as and when you tweet a new photo here on Twitter, that same photo get automatically stored in your Dropbox storage? Yes guys, this can happen, and this can be done by connecting Twitter with Dropbox. But the issue is there is no direct connection or integration present between Twitter and Dropbox. So to connect these two applications, I am using a software called as Pabbly Connect. So guys, Pabbly Connect is an integration and automation software, and the best part of it is that you will not require any coding skills or programming knowledge to make this connection between Twitter and Dropbox. So now let me give you a demo on my screen of how this connection between Twitter and Dropbox is going to work in real time. So guys, this is my Twitter account and this is my Dropbox account, and this is a folder in my Dropbox account with the name as Twitter files. Now what I'm going to do, I'll post a photo here in my Twitter account and we will see if that same photo will be saved here in my Dropbox account or not. So I'm going to post a new tweet here. So let me first write a caption. Morning. So this is the tweet I have created. Morning view of my home garden clicked by my S200 camera, and these are the hashtags I have put on, and this is the photo that I have uploaded. So now I'm going to let you in my Dropbox account and we will see if there is the same photo gets saved there or not. Alright, so I'm tweeting this photo by clicking here on tweet. Alright, so the post is shared. Alright, so now let's see in the Dropbox account. So you can see in my Dropbox account there is a photo, and this is the same photo I can show you. So this is the same photo that I have uploaded and tweeted here in my Twitter account, and the same photo gets saved here in my Dropbox account in this folder Twitter files. Alright, so Twitter use polling techniques to send the data, so it might take few minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes to get your photo saved here, but it will be saved as you can see. So now you guys are wondering how I managed to bring this photo here without any manual uploading of photo, just by tweeting a post here and the photo gets saved here. So guys, now let me show you the steps by which you can also make this connection or integration between Twitter and Dropbox. So guys, these are the 3 easy steps by which you can also make this integration or connection between Twitter and Dropbox. So first of all, the step 1 is connect Pabbly Connect to Twitter account. So we have to open Pabbly Connect first and connect our Twitter account with Pabbly Connect. Step 2 is collect the data from Twitter to Pabbly Connect. So in second step, we are going to collect the data from Twitter to Pabbly Connect. And step 3 is send the same data to Dropbox to save the file or photo. So in the last step, we are going to bring the collected data from Pabbly Connect to Dropbox and save the file here. Alright, now let's switch to our step 1 and open Pabbly Connect. So first of all, you have to open your browser and type Pabbly, that is pabbly.com. So this is the landing page of Pabbly. From here, put your cursor on this products and click on connect. So from here you can sign up your free Pabbly Connect account by clicking here on sign up free button, which I have already done. So I am clicking on this sign in directly. So this is the all apps section of Pabbly. From here you have to come to this connect panel and click on access now. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. To start working here, you have to create workflows like these. So to create a workflow, click on this create workflow button on the top right corner. And here you have to enter a name to your workflow, so you can give any relevant name. So I am giving it as Twitter photos to Dropbox. All right, or Dropbox folder, let's say. Now I'm clicking on create here. So as your workflow get created, you will find these two things, the trigger and the action. So Pabbly Connect work on these two things. The trigger says when this happens, action says Pabbly Connect do this. Alright, as in our use case, the trigger would be a new photo tweeted here in Twitter, and the action would be the same photo get saved here in Dropbox folder. Alright, so now I am clicking on this trigger option, and from here, from the choose app, you have to choose your application as Twitter, TWI. This is Twitter. Alright, after selecting the application, choose the trigger event as new tweet. This is new tweet. After this connect button will appear. So click on this connect button. And from here, select this add new connection. Like this. Then click on connect with Twitter. So this window will open up, and it will ask for authorization of the app. So click on authorize app button. And your Twitter account will be authorized like this. As you can see, it is showing connected. That means we are connected with our Twitter account. After this, when you click on, now it is time for our second step. Let me show. So our second step is collect the data from Twitter to Pabbly Connect. So now we are going to collect the data from Twitter account and bring it here on Pabbly Connect. Let's do this. So in Pabbly Connect, when I click here on save and send test request, Pabbly Connect will fetch the data of any tweet from our Twitter account to here in Pabbly Connect. Alright, so I'm clicking here like this. And you can see it is showing this type of response here. So it is saying that it has captured the data of the tweet tweeted at January 31 Wednesday at this time. Alright, so it took a random data from our Twitter account, and this is the text which we have in the post, 10 plus best subscription management. This is the post we have. Alright, and it is showing this type of data, the links and all the things we have. So this is how it will capture the data. Now what do we have to do? It is time for our next step. Let me show you the next step. So our third and the final step is send the same data to Dropbox to save the file or photo. So now we are going to bring the collected data from Pabbly Connect to Dropbox and save our photo here. Let's do this. So as you can see, the data is captured from our Twitter account, and this is the post that we have captured. So I can show you the post also. This is the tweet, actually, that the data of the tweet that has been captured by Pabbly. So this is 10 plus best subscription management and recurring billing software by Pabbly. This is the tweet we have posted at January 31, and this is the same data that we have captured here. Now what we are going to do in the final step, we are going to click on this action, and from the choose app, choose the application as Dropbox. So this is Dropbox. And from the action event, select the action event as upload file. Now click on connect, and from here select this add new connection, and then click on connect with Dropbox. Alright, so the authorization is successful. As I have already logged in my Dropbox account, it might ask you for the account you have in Dropbox in a another window in which you just have to select your account and the authorization will be successful like this. Now it is showing these fields, the file URL. So here we have to map the data that we have captured, and in the file URL, when you click here, you will find this Twitter new tweet option. Alright, so when I click here, you will find the data we have already captured here like this. Alright, so this is the data we have captured, and it is asking here the file URL. That means the URL of the file which we want to save. So when you click here, you will find a URL called as the media URL. So you will find the media URLs like this. So you have to map this jpg.jpg media URL. This is the media 0 media URL. So just map it from here only like this. Or then it will ask for this file name. So when you click here in this file name option, you will find the file name as you can enter this screen name Pabbly 18, which is the name of the account, and you can read here in the help text. You have to put the file name as this pabbly.png. Alright, so whatever you map here, you have to enter .png. So let's see if we have .png. So we do not have .png here, but you just map this account name from here like this and manually put .png so that it will be saved as a PNG file. So now in the folder path, you have to enter the name of the folder in which you want to save this file in Dropbox. So let me show you my Dropbox account, and in this Dropbox we have this Twitter files folder. So I have made this folder for this purpose only. Alright, so you can see this is the Twitter files folder. So you have to enter the name of this folder here in Pabbly Connect like this. So you have to put a slash like this here in folder path option, put a slash like this and just enter the name of this folder. So I'm just copying this and entering here. So now when I click here on save and send test request, this file will be saved here in the Dropbox. Which file? Let me show you. So this is the photo we have in this tweet 10 plus best subscription, and this is the data we have captured here in this step. Alright, so now I'm clicking on save and send test request. And it is showing this type of response here like this. Alright, now let's see in the Dropbox account. So you can see in my Dropbox account in this Twitter files folder, another photo is added, and this is the same photo that we had in this Twitter tweet. So this is the same photo, and this is the same photo gets saved here. That means our connection with Twitter and Dropbox is working properly. Now let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. So first of all, in the trigger option, we selected Twitter as an application. Then we selected the trigger event. We connected the trigger. We connected our Twitter account, and then we collected the data from our Twitter account by clicking here like this in Pabbly Connect. Then we connected in the action window, we connected our Dropbox account. We mapped the file link. We enter the file name. We mapped the folder path in which we want to save the file. And when I click on save and send test, I showed you that the file is saved here. Alright, so now just click on save.
In this video, we are going to learn how you can save Instagram photos to Dropbox automatically. So the idea here is that you are posting some photographs on your Instagram account. Now you want that whenever a new photograph is posted on your Instagram account, automatically the same photo should be saved as a new file to your Dropbox account. For that, you need to integrate your Instagram account with Dropbox. So here your trigger application would be Instagram and your action application would be Dropbox. So how you can integrate both these software applications using Pabbly Connect? For that, you need to come to my screen. So welcome to my screen. Here let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Now as you are a new user, you have to just click on sign up for free button and you can create your own account in just 2 minutes. And you're going to get free task every month. If you're already a user of Pabbly Connect, simply click on Sign In. In the All Apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on Access Now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on Create Workflow. Now here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as Instagram to Dropbox integration. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on Create. Now we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this use case, we want to save our Instagram photos to our Dropbox account. So first we are going to integrate our Instagram account with Pabbly Connect. So simply open this trigger window and here choose the application name as Instagram for Business. Select the trigger event as new media posted in my account. Now click on Connect. Click on Add New Connection and click on Connect with Instagram for Business. Authorization successful, and now the Instagram for Business account is connected to Pabbly Connect just because I was already logged into my Instagram account. So make sure before creating a connection you are logged into your Instagram account. Now here we have to select the Instagram account that needs to be used. So here you can see that my account name is automatically captured. Now before clicking on Save and Send Test Request, first we are going to create a new post in our Instagram account. So that after clicking on this option, it is going to capture the latest response. So let's move to our Instagram account. And here I'm just going to create a new post by clicking on this plus sign. Select from the computer. I'm just going to select some of the images from my computer. Okay, let us select this Redmi image. Let's click on next. Okay, and next. And here I'm just going to give a caption as Redmi 9 launched with wonderful features. Okay, and now let's click on share. Your post has been shared. Okay, so the post has been shared. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect and now we are going to click on Save and Send Test Request so that the recently created post details are saved over here. Okay, and here when we scroll down, here we can find the media URL, permalink, and all other details related to the post that we have created is captured over here. We can find the caption also as Redmi 9 launched with wonderful features. Now here I want to give you an important information that here you can see that the data has captured immediately. But sometimes it may take some time in capturing the response as the trigger here is polling based. So if your data doesn't get captured immediately, don't worry about that and please wait for 15-20 minutes patiently. The data will surely arrive. And here also it is mentioned that this particular trigger will check for the new data in every 10 minutes. Okay. So now we want that using these details, automatically the image that we have posted on our Instagram account should be saved to our Dropbox account also. So now we are going to integrate Dropbox with Pabbly Connect. So come to this action step and here choose the application name as Dropbox. Select the action event as Upload File. Click on Connect. Click on Add New Connection and click on Connect with Dropbox. Authorization successful, and now the Dropbox account is connected to Pabbly Connect just because I was already logged into my Dropbox account. So make sure before creating a connection you are logged into your Dropbox account. Now here it is asking for the file URL. So we have already got the file URL over here from our trigger response. Here we can see the media URL. Okay. So now we'll be mapping this data. So let's scroll down and for mapping, simply click it over here. Come to the response of Instagram for Business, that is the trigger response. And from here, from the drop down, you have to select the file URL, that is the media URL. Now here it is asking for the file name of the file with the proper extension. So here I want to give the file name as the title which we have received from our trigger response over here. Okay, I'll just show you. That is Redmi 9 launched with wonderful features. So this should be my file name. So here I'll be mapping the file name. Okay, and here it is mentioned that we have to give the file name with a proper extension, that is .png. So now I am going to give it as .png. Okay, this will be the file name. And now it is asking for the folder path. Enter your folder path. Where do you want to upload this file? So I have already created a folder in my Dropbox account over here. I'll just show you. This is my Dropbox account, and here you can see that the folder name is Instagram data. So I'm just going to copy the folder name, and here I'll be just pasting the folder name along with the path. So backslash will be the path over here. Okay, and now let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the response is received. It means the image or the photo is saved in our Dropbox account. Let's check it. And here we can find the file name as Redmi 9, new Redmi 9 launched with wonderful features .png, and here we have got the image also. Okay, this is the image. So in this way we can see that our integration is working fine. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay. Now, as we have set up an automation, it is a one-time process. Next time, whenever you're going to upload a new image on your Instagram account, automatically the same image will get saved to your Dropbox specific folder, okay, which we have specified over here, that is Instagram data. So now we are going to check this in the real time that whether our integration is actually working fine or not. So let's move to our Instagram account, and here I'll be just creating a new post. Let's click on this plus sign. I'm just going to select another image from my system. Let us select this photography image. Click on next, next. And here I'll be just giving the caption as photography is the art of capturing light with a camera. Okay, I've given a caption over here. Now let's click on share. Your post has been shared. So here we can see that our post is shared. Now we are going to check our Dropbox folder. Let's move back and we have to just refresh our Dropbox account. And even after refreshing, we can find a new photo saved over here just because I have already informed you that the trigger here is polling based and it will take time to capture the response. So here we have to wait for some time. Okay, now after a few minutes, we can see that the image is saved over here, the photography image, and here we can find the caption also. Photography is the art of capturing light with a camera. I'm just going to open the image. And here you can see that it is a photography image. And in this way, our integration is perfectly working fine. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And now I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So first, we have created an integration between Instagram for Business account with Pabbly Connect so that whenever we create a new post in our Instagram account, automatically the post details are captured in Pabbly Connect. And then using those post details, we have saved the same image or the same photo of our Instagram account in a specific folder in Dropbox account. And in this way, we have created an integration between Instagram for Business and Dropbox using Pabbly Connect successfully. Thank you.
Hello everyone. So in this video, we will learn how to automatically track new Dropbox files in our Google Sheet. So basically, we are going to begin with a small example. So as you can see, this is my Dropbox account. So I'm going to upload a file. Okay, so let me just straight away upload a file from my desktop. Okay, so I'm uploading a PNG file called as Ferrari. Let me just upload this. So basically, the idea is that once a file is uploaded in my Dropbox account, the data will be automatically sent into this Google Sheet. So basically, we may have to wait 5 or 10 minutes. This is because Dropbox actually takes an appreciable amount of time to send the data. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, but not more than that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pause, and after that, when the file has arrived, when the file related data has arrived, I will show it. Okay, so after a delay of 6-7 minutes, we have got the result. So as you can see, ferrari.png, and this is the date when this file was uploaded, and this is the associated URL. So basically, this is the gist. So now your obvious question is, how did I do it? How did I manage to create a database of a file that has been uploaded in Dropbox? So basically, we are going to use an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that will integrate Dropbox and Google Sheet. Now, the best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you how it's done. So in the new tab, let me just type pabbly.com. Okay, so why pabbly.com? Well, we have an app called as Pabbly Connect that will integrate Dropbox and Google Sheet. So this is the website of pabbly.com. Let me just click on sign in. Okay, login. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also create your own free account in just 2 minutes. Let me just scroll down, and here you will find Connect. Just click on Access Now. Okay, so basically we are going to create a new workflow to integrate Dropbox and Google Sheet. Now before I create a new workflow, there is something I have to do. So basically I'm going to switch off this workflow. So this workflow has already integrated Dropbox and Google Sheet. The reason I have switched off this workflow is because we are going to create a new workflow, and this old workflow running in parallel to it will give the problem of duplication of result. Basically, the idea is that once a file is uploaded in Dropbox, there will be two databases in Google Sheet. We don't want that. We only want one. So that is why I have switched off this workflow. It is actually none of your concern because we are going to start from scratch by clicking on Create Workflow. Now we are going to give a name to this workflow. How about Dropbox to Google Sheets. And let me just click on Create. Okay, so when you click on Create, a window appears in front of you. This is basically the trigger window. So basically we are going to create a new workflow to integrate Dropbox and Google Sheet. Now there is something I have to tell you. If you want to access this workflow, the link of the template of the workflow is available in the description box. Now in the Choose app, how about we make it as Dropbox? Okay, Dropbox it is. Okay, this one. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as New File? New File is a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically an if statement. It asks a question, if this condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new file is uploaded in Dropbox, then what action should be taken by the system? Now basically the gist is we are just trying to integrate Dropbox to Pabbly Connect. So at this point, all you have to do is just click on Connect. In the new connection name, just click on Connect with Dropbox. Okay, so authorization is successful, just press OK. So we have a field that is folder path. So basically the idea is that we are going to mention the name of the folder that in which a file is going to be uploaded. Let me show you. Let me just straight away take you to Dropbox. So this is my Dropbox account, and these are all the folders I have. Now I'm going to select one particular folder. Let's say this one, create folder. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So the idea is that once a file is uploaded in this particular folder, Dropbox will give the data. Okay, so basically, so this is the folder, create folder, and these are the files I have uploaded, and the recent one was ferrari.png. So when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch me the data of that recently uploaded file. I repeat this again, it will fetch me the data of that recently uploaded file. Now in my case, the recently uploaded file is ferrari.png. So I'm not going to click on this save and send test request button now, because I'm going to upload a new file, and after that I will click on save and send test request. So how about I upload a file called as Lambo. So basically I'm going to upload an image of Lamborghini. So the image is getting uploaded, lambo.png. Okay, so this is the image. Okay, so when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of the recently uploaded file, that is lambo.png. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so let me just scroll down. Yes, we do have the data. So this is the name lambo.png, and this was the time at which this was created or uploaded into Dropbox. And then we have the URL. So basically this is the shareable link. Okay, so basically we are just going to copy this link and open this in a new tab, and let me just show you the image. Okay, yeah, so basically this is the link that we are going to share into our Google Sheet. So let's build a Google Sheet for that. So I'm just going to Google Sheet. Okay, and let me just go to Google Sheet and let me just create a new blank sheet. Okay, and this blank sheet should be titled Dropbox data. How about that? And we have the name of the file that is uploaded, and the time at which the file was uploaded, time and date, and the URL. Okay, so we have 3 fields. So I'm just going to darken this. Okay, so what we are going to do next is we are going to insert all this data into these rows. So what I'm going to do here is, first of all, I'm just going to click on this plus button. So when you click on this plus button, another window opens up. So this is basically the action window. In the choose app, let me just type Google Sheet, because we want to send the data to Google Sheet. That is why Google Sheets it is. Now in the action event, how about we make it as add new row? Okay, so add new row is an action event. So your obvious question is why we are mentioning the action event as add new row? Well, it's actually pretty simple. So basically, all the data will be inserted into adjacent rows one by one. So first this row will be inserted, then this row and this row. So the data will be inserted into adjacent rows one by one. Okay, so what's next? So let me just click on connect with Google Sheet. Okay, so as you can see, we have a series of Gmail account. Now out of all these accounts, I'm going with this one. So this is my Gmail account in which this particular Google Sheet is present, Dropbox data. So I'm selecting this one. Okay, so it is asking me to confirm my choice. Let me just press allow. Authorization successful, just press OK. So as you can see, by default, we have 5 or 6 fields. The purpose of these fields is that we are going to insert all the data that we have received from Dropbox via Pabbly Connect into this Google Sheet. Now the spreadsheet by default it is showing Dropbox data. We don't have to change it, okay? But in case if it was by default showing some other field, some other Google Sheet, you can have changed it. So basically this is all the files that is present in my Google Drive account. So it doesn't matter which file it is. Basically this is all the files that is present in my Google Drive account. Now at present I am just going to work with this one, that is Dropbox data. So I have selected it. Now in the sheet it is mentioning at sheet 1 because there is only one sheet, that is sheet 1. So I'm happy with it. I'm not going to change it. And let's start mapping. So basically we have 3 columns, that is the name. Basically we have 3 fields, that is the name, time and the URL. So basically it is just reflecting the columns we have, name, time and the URL. If we add one additional field and if we just refresh it, it will also show this additional field here. Okay, so let's start mapping. We click here and just type the name, just map the name, lambo.png. Then we have the time. So this is the time. So let me just map the time. And let me just map the URL. So let me just scroll down and let me just map this URL. So basically this is the one that you want to add, res3 shareable link. We mapped it. Okay, so basically we have inserted all the data. All you have to do is just click on save and send test request to send the data to Dropbox data, that is our Google Sheet. So we do have a very positive response. So let's have a look. Yes, we do have the details. Lambo.png, this is the time and this is the URL. Excellent. So basically our integration is running really smooth, that is between Dropbox and Google Sheet. Now before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So let me just minimize the trigger window and let me just minimize the action window. So first you integrated Dropbox to Pabbly Connect and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to Google Sheets. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Dropbox and Google Sheets.
If you want to keep a track record of all your Dropbox files into MS Excel, then this video is for you, because here I'm going to teach you how to add Dropbox file links to MS Excel automatically. So what will happen, every time a new file is uploaded in your Dropbox folder, the same file link will be added automatically into your MS Excel spreadsheet and not just into the Excel. If you want to organize your Dropbox file into Google Sheets, into Airtable, that is also possible. So if you also want to learn how you can set this automation for yourself, come with me and I will show you the whole process step by step. So this is my Dropbox account and this is the MS Excel file which I have created, and as soon as I will upload any new file here, you will see how the file link will be added automatically into MS Excel. But in order to do that, I'll have to first integrate Dropbox and MS Excel, and I'm going to do that with Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing integration and automation software via which you can easily connect multiple applications and automate your task. And you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link into my description box for your reference. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you will have to sign up for free, where you will also get free tasks every month in order to test such kinds of amazing automation. I'm already an existing user, so firstly I have clicked on sign in, then I have selected this Pabbly Connect access now among all the application, and this is how I have reached to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and provide any random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I have pasted the name as when new file is uploaded in Dropbox, add a file link in MS Excel. Okay, after providing the name, click on this create option and then you will find two boxes in front of you. So these are actually trigger and action. So here trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, automatically do this. Understand with an example also. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, then automatically send an email via Gmail application. According to our use case, whenever any new file is uploaded into the Dropbox application, then automatically save that file link into the MS Excel application. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the application in which you are building an automation. Okay, in this case I'm building an automation in Dropbox and Microsoft Excel application, so that is why I have searched these two applications. Okay, now I'm going to connect this Dropbox with Pabbly Connect, and I want that the automation should triggers when a new file is added to a specific folder. So that is why I am selecting this particular trigger event. Now I'm going to connect a Dropbox with the Pabbly Connect. So click on this add a new connection, then click on connect with Dropbox, and since I'm already logged in into my Dropbox account, so the authorization is successful directly. It has not asked me any access. Okay, now it is asking me to provide the folder path. So you will have to read the instructions that while checking a file in the folder named sample folder, the folder path will be like this. Okay, so I have the folder name as this, all blog files submitted via freelancer. Okay, so assume that some freelancer is actually uploading the file into this specific folder. Okay, I am uploading the file of the freelancers here. Okay, and I want that those file links should be also added, should be also organized automatically into MS Excel. That is why I am creating this automation. Okay, this is just an example. Okay, so I have copied the name of my folder, and as per the instruction I am providing the very same name here. Okay, here you can see, and further read the instructions that further in subfolder, the sample folder and the new folder, the folder path will look like this. Okay, so here the main folder name will appear and the subfolder name will appear. Okay, so this is how you will have to provide the path of your subfolder. Okay, so I have provided the path name, folder path. Basically I will be clicking on this button save and send test request, and you will see how the details of this particular folder will be captured via Pabbly Connect. But before that I am going to upload a file in front of you into this particular folder. Alright, so I have one PDF file of my blog, okay, which I am going to upload here, and once the uploading is finished I will then click on that button and you will see how the details of that particular folder, that particular file will be captured via Pabbly Connect. Alright, here you can see the response is received. Let me show you the details one by one. Alright, so here I have the shareable link. Okay, so let me check that what particular link is this all about. Alright, it is the same link. Alright, now here I have the response to URL also. The visibility of this particular file is actually public. Alright, and here I have the path also, which I have mentioned above. Here you can see. Alright, and let me show you other details as well one by one. So here we have the type of the file, here we have the name of the file as well. Okay, so this is how I have all the details of the Dropbox, and the first step of our automation is actually done. Okay, the presence of this data clearly shows that connection in between Dropbox and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Now what will happen, every time a new file is uploaded into this specific folder, Pabbly Connect will capture that file in every 10 minutes automatically. Okay, this trigger will check for the new data in every 10 minutes. Okay, so just in case if your file is not getting captured in real time when this automation is working, don't worry about that. You will have to wait patiently for at least 10 minutes. Okay, now the first step is done. Finally I will be connecting this Microsoft Excel to Pabbly Connect. Okay, and in the action event I will be adding this add row to worksheet. Now click on connect, click on add a new connection, click on connect with Microsoft Excel, and now here you will have to provide the access of your Excel account in which you want to save the files. Alright, so I have provided the access, and here you can see the authorization is successful, and you will see how Microsoft Excel will be connected with Pabbly Connect. and it is connected, and the very first thing it is asking me to select a workbook. Okay, so here you can see whatever the workbooks are available inside my Excel account have started visible here since we are connected. Okay, so let me show you. I have the file link, I have the workbook name as all file links. Okay, so I'm going to search for the very same workbook, that is all file link. All right, here we have that very same workbook asking to select the worksheet. So I just have a single sheet only with the name data, so you will see how it will be selected automatically. Now as soon as I have selected this worksheet and workbook, whatever the columns I have available inside my Excel account, inside my Excel spreadsheet have started visible here. Here you can see, well, why it is visible like this, I'll have to save, I'll have to refresh this automation once. Alright, so I have refreshed this workflow. Let me check whether that data has gone or not. Alright. Well, it is still visible. I'll have to check with my team that what is wrong with this. Okay, but don't worry about that, you can ignore it for now. I will get it fixed. So currently I just have a single column into my spreadsheet, so that is why a single column field is visible here. But I would also like to capture the file name, so I'm actually adding this file name column also inside my spreadsheet, inside my Excel sheet, and then I will click on this refresh to fetch new items, and you will see how one more column will visible here as soon as I will refresh this particular section. And here you can see the second column is also started visible here, and that error is also gone. Okay, so now I just need to provide the file link and the file name here, and this is how the data will be saved automatically. And don't worry, I don't need to manually copy the data from anywhere and paste it here manually. Okay, remember we have just received the response into our previous step. Okay, so I'm going to map this particular data into these fields, okay, into these two fields, and mapping is very simple inside Pabbly Connect. You just need to click on this particular field and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Okay, simply find the link of your file. Okay, so here I have the file link. All right, so let me map the shareable link, and secondly I will be adding the file name. All right, so where is the file name? I'll have to check. All right, here I have the file name as blog on digital marketing along with this extension. Okay, now I will be clicking on this button save and send test request, and you will see how the data will be added automatically. I'll have to first wait for the response. All right, the response is received already, and here you can see the file link is added and the file name is also added. Okay, so this is how now onwards every time you are going to upload any new file here into your Dropbox, the same file link along with the file name will be added automatically for sure into this Excel sheet. Okay, and don't worry if your files are not getting captured in real time. You will have to wait for at least 10 minutes because our trigger here is this trigger will check for the new data in every 10 minutes. It is a polling based trigger, so that is why it might take some time. It might take at least 10 minutes. Okay, and to automate this process you need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. After that you can simply close Pabbly Connect, sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually after setting up this automation. Okay, and just in case if you want to access this workflow, this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the shareable link of my workflow into the description box. You just need to click on that link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and you will be able to access the very same workflow, the very same automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. And here I have forgot to tell you a very important thing, that is whatever the details we have mapped into this particular field, this data will replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. This is how this automation is going to take place. Okay, just in case if you will provide any data manually, this data will remain same, but whatever the details you have mapped here, these details will be replaced automatically when a new file will be uploaded here. Okay, so what will happen, a new file will arrive here, Pabbly Connect will capture that detail and it will automatically replace these values with that new file link. Okay, so this is how this automation is going to take place. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.